Okay. Let's see if this works. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Am I wide? I'm not wide. I'm no longer wide. My wide! No, my wide! Okay. That looks a lot better. Which is nice. Yay. Yay! Okay. That works for me. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going after I look at my thoughts. What was the problem with this one? Oh, yeah. We have to ask, Joyce what's going down. Jamais vu. The opposition of deja vu, not already seen but never seen. Everything that should be familiar appears strange and new, like some half-forgotten day in your childhood. Only now, that's the feeling you've been having, and for who knows how long. You should go and ask Joyce Mezier about this. What world are we in? This is the fundamental question. That is very true. There is truth in that discussion, I think. Okay. Alright, well, they don't seem to care to have a conversation with me, so let's talk to this girl.
The woman in an RCM patrol officer's uniform winces as she notices you.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM.
Below lieutenant?
Lieutenant and sergeant.
Is everything alright? Why don't you want to talk to me?
I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
It's cool to see another cop. I thought Kim and I were the only ones. I'm a deeply flawed individual, but I love bringing joy to the world. That's so weird. I love bringing joy to the world. Alright. Let's just do this by the book, okay?
By the...
She pinches the root of her nose. No.
Something changes in her. It's pity. Pity comes over.
Pity comes over.
Okay, fine. Let's talk. What did you want?
Feeling better? I'm not sure. I mean, the internet connection looks like it's fine. I don't know. Sometimes it's weird. Sometimes you push the button and it just doesn't work. What do I want? So what precinct are you from? Oh, hello, shut up. What up? Hi. Are we or are we not from the same police station?
God damn it, you leave her alone. Keep your weird bullshit to yourself and be professional for once, for fuck's sake.
Can I actually help you with something?
She looks at you apologetically.
Yes, of course. Preposterous. I mean, you would remember if they were, right? Who forgets their squad mates?
That's not possible. Okay, goodbye. Alright, well, they don't seem to want to fuck with us, like, at all.
Hi, gendarme.
Look who it is! Hello, Kaler. Hello, Yun. What's up? 6-7 divided by 6-7 is 1, I think. Times 7 times 7 times plus 7 plus 7 plus 6 plus 6 minus 7 plus 6 minus 7 equals 6-7. Hi, gendarme. Another rendezvous. There he is again. The smoker on the balcony, right here in the whirling rags. Hi.
Hi. So what brings you here?
What is it about the way he carries himself? I have to know. My morale, no!
He's a sports guy.
He's a sports
All about
guy.
That physical prowess and athletic skill. Nothing else here.
I met your Sunday friend.
You did?
A
And
small...
how did you like him?
He was magically bureaucratic.
I told you, he can be very useful. I guess that's the charm of powerful people.
Who is he?
A visitor from the first world.
Damn.
He's not like you and me, gendarme. He can always return.
Very true. You can always go back to the first world. Is my sanity meter low today? Nah. This is just part of streaming, you know? It just happens sometimes. Return where?
To his opportunities in Occident. So
Very true.
Still, his coming and going brings some life to the village. Or is it just money? I don't know.
He stares at the bar. Very Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Joyce talked about this too, right? Because she's, like, rich, man. She owns, like, a boat and shit like that. She shows up to, like, a bombed-out village, and then she just goes to town. She just has sex with people and parties and goes crazy and then leaves. It's kind of one of the nightmares about a place like this. Which is why we love Chairman Claire. Chairman Everard Clare is helping us find our gun. He's also going to build a recreational center in the area to help breathe some life into it. Of course, definitely not knock out all these poor people's houses. What are you two?
Friends, I told you. Sunday friends. Friends who like to get together from time to time.
What does that mean, a Sunday friend?
That he won't be there when times get tough, I guess.
True. Is that even a friend?
It is. On Sundays.
Why was he staying at your place in the middle of the night?
He has keys. And he likes the view. To the sea, I mean.
I don't want to talk about other people. I want to talk about you.
Hmm? What about me, gendarme?
What are you doing here?
Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
I live here. My room is right upstairs. I don't live here, though. That's a weird thing to say. Going down in history, I'm gonna sing karaoke. This is where I go down in history. I'm gonna sing some karaoke.
Really? Well, I look forward to that.
I mean, if we can find a damn karaoke track. Tell me again about that muscular type who came to investigate the crime.
Oh yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building, asking questions.
Oh, it was Measurehead. Thanks for the information.
Anything else on your mind? Bye-bye, gendarme.
Bye-bye, gendarme. Alright, let me get a grip about where I am. Yeah, we gotta get the body down. We gotta go ask Everard for help. The tattoo. Ask Kuno what he knows about the armor. Talk to Titus to establish authority over the Hardy Boys. Nameless fishing village. We gotta go across the lake. Cryptozoologist. That's also on the other side of the river. Pissing competition, find booze. No, track down my badge, which is on the other side of the river. Clothes in the trash. So who tampered with the scene? Who made the call reporting the crime? Explore the Whirlingham Rags secret passage. And sing karaoke. We also need to go talk to... Let's go talk to our waifu first. Is Kuno still out here? No shot. What time is it? Oh, it's 7 in the morning. It's 8 in the morning. I was like, why is it so dark? I also need to look at my map to see what roles we can do. Oh, we can only do the wall. Okay. Gotcha. Well, let's try the wall again. I think I hope I don't lose morale every time I fail this wall check, though. I'm glad they let me keep doing it.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here. Yeah. Why?
Why must we stop to look at this wall every time we pass by?
Why must we stop to look at this wall every time we pass by? You don't know, Kim? You don't know? What do you mean? It's a good wall. It's a good wall. You don't want to look at the wall? It's a great wall. Alright, Joyce, what you got?
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
I got more questions
More
about
lessons in
reality.
basic reality?
What
My
is
favorite
reach for
part of
something
the day.
fundamental? Plus
Go
12
ahead,
points.
ask me anything.
Oh my god. Damn. 14 points to conceptualization, 72%. Let's roll it.
What is all of this? The scent, the sound, the air.
What world is this?
What world? The only one, I suppose. The world of matter. And its pale antipode.
The camera of her mind glides over the surface of the water.
What do you see?
Great bodies of water. Forest-covered surfaces. Clusters of light where the cities lie. You've seen the montage. We all have. This world is enough.
She concludes.
There is a term of endearment they coined for it, in the DeLorean century, when humanity was high on this world, discovering more and more of it, these archipelagos included.
Favorite wall paint? What, are you talking about, like, favorite color, Graham, for wall paint? Wall paint. Oh, Hunter, hey, what's up, buddy? Did I see the Baltimore Ravens game? You won? Congratulations, man. Congrats. You also got new earbuds there at the Beats earbuds. Then some food from H Mart. Nice, Majima. Dang, you got loaded up today. Ah, purple. Yeah. What is it?
Elysium.
The world needs a term of endearment.
It does. There are those who would call it hell.
Hell. I'm going to switch headphones really quickly before this pair dies. Oh. It just did. Okay, there we go. Let me switch headphones. Wait just a second. That's why I bought two. There we are. Okay. Let's see. Is it working? It is. Excellent. What is hell?
A term of hatred that originates, like many such things, with the Mesk petro-fascists.
No shot. I don't think I got the whole picture yet.
Oh, you want a picture of the world? There is no complete set yet, dear. They're having some trouble reaching orbit.
You got the spicy chicken mayo, Majima? The H Mart across the street from my apartment is, it's a smaller one, but they have some choices. I've never had the spicy chicken mayo. Have they mixed up the menu at all? Because I used to go there for lunch all the time when I first moved into my apartment because I didn't have any pots and pans to cook food. And it was okay. You have to go really early in the morning when they're just putting out the food. Also really early in the week when they're just putting out the food. Or else you get some really bad, like the stuff goes bad pretty quickly. Look at the Baltimore Ravens score. Baltimore Ravens score versus the Texans? No, what's today? The 27th? Yesterday? 30-16. Well, you know, I mean, do the Bears really ever have a chance anyway? How come?
Great things are difficult to achieve. For now, we're viewing the world from the inside, sideways.
Sideways? Inside sideways? What shape is this world then?
We used to think it was a sphere, but that is beginning to look less and less likely by the day. You wouldn't know it from the tabloids, but the ORG nations have been launching weather balloons into the lower ionosphere since the 30s.
They used to think it was a sphere, and they're finding out something different? No shot.
ORG. Occident Revichol-Grad.
There's a steadily increasing trickle of images. Between the big three scientific contributors, they're piecing together a dark grey corona.
A dark gray corona? No shot. You're from Jersey, so yours is across them all? Gotcha, gotcha.
Yes. Pale covers 72% of the surface.
Oh, fuck.
There are grey flares and prominences, even arcs above entire isolas. The images are blurry, but if there was a sphere in there, it certainly looks like it fractured a long time ago.
Holy shit.
A cold fear seeps into you.
Yeah, for real. Oh my god, wait, what the hell are you telling me?
You seem to be spooked. Please don't be.
Her voice becomes homely calm. She lets a moment pass. The pale? What do you mean, corona?
They say there is a rarefied envelope of matter surrounding the darkened disk of our planet. That is, if we are still living on a planet. Or, to speak more plainly, imagine vast swathes of land disrupted by nothingness.
Oh my Jesus! Flat Earth is real? No. They're talking. It looks like an eyeball, like the surface of an eyeball. They say there is a rarefied envelope of matter surrounding the darkened disk of our planet. That is, if we're still living on a planet. Or to speak more plainly, imagine vast swathes of land disrupted by nothingness. Jesus Christ, man. The pumpkin looks cute. Thank you, Ghost. You might pirate the new VHS movie. I have not looked at a new movie in a while. I'm not sure what kind of movie I should watch. Did I not? Oh no, did I not? I'm only outputting horizontal right now. Hang on, can I manage my dual output? Oh, did I not set it to vertical output? No, I definitely did. I just can't see it on my stream for some reason. Okay. OBS is fucking with me right now.
I am sorry, dear. It must sound quite terrifying through the acute encephalopathy. Even scientific positivism isn't entirely convinced about what we're dealing with here.
Jesus. Did you ever ask how big my glasses are? I use thin, rectangle frames.
But this is one of the greatest questions of our time. Maybe when they get the complete set together, it will jolt us out of our rut, bring us together, however naive it may sound.
A fractured corona doesn't feel like it's gonna bring anyone together.
You have misimagined it. I don't have the power to convey to you the effect and geometry of the images that depict our world from below low orbit. It's
Scary.
It's like the crowning of the world. It's insane.
Very disco.
Disco. You'd love it.
I don't care about disco, I only care about the commune. Very true.
See? Everyone finds something worth holding on to in this world, however wasted its opportunities.
True. True! She's so right.
Suddenly, you're conscious of yourself standing there, on whatever this all is. Your arms hang down by your sides. The lieutenant observes you both, silently. He adjusts his glasses.
You said pale. What is pale? Sounds a bit silly, no offense, Graham. Well, happens to the best of us. How does it feel to wake up one day and choose to be a bottom? Hello, Ruby's left eyelash. I don't know.
The Pale is not, technically speaking, part of reality.
Oh.
Yes. Also, I think we've had enough excitement for today. Remember, we have a cadaver to attend to.
That is true.
His voice is low, but firm. All she can say is,
Of course, Lieutenant. Let's try something else.
Okay, then.
the lieutenant glances at you from the corner of his eye.
Kim is
Was
fucking...
he just worried that you would find out something awful? But she wants to tell you.
I do too. Ask for Kim to step away while I discuss the Pale. Why is everybody in this fucking game in on the Pale except me?
Good idea. Just ask him. He won't make a scene.
Kim, can I talk to the ma'am alone for a second?
Fine.
He steps away with his notes.
See? What can he do? You're a grown man.
Now, what is the Pale? Hello, Roland.
Are you sure you're sure? Your colleague seemed adamant.
Yeah, what is the Pale?
Okay. The Pale is the most dominant geological feature of the world, Detective. The separative tissue between the islas. It is the interocellular mass.
What is an isla?
Isla is a Messinian word for a continent of matter, enveloped on all sides by the Pale. Also, isolation, or landmass. We used to believe there was only one. In the last 4 centuries, we have discovered 7.
7 continents. Nice. You're doomed. You were so close to winning, Roland. Happens to the best of us, man. When I become a loser, I simply jerk my little ding dong.
Mundi, Seo,
Mundi?
Samara, Ilmara, Graf,
Glad.
Katla, and this, Insulinde.
Insulinde is what?
An oceanic isla. It comprises mostly of water. Muindi is the largest, Katla the coldest, Insulinde the bluest. What can I say? Each is perishing and dear.
Okay, but what is the Pale like?
Achromatic, odorless, featureless. The Pale is the enemy of matter and life. It is not like any other, or anything in the world. It is the transition state of being into nothingness.
Is it here?
No, Detective. We're safe. It begins there, 6,000 kilometers to the north, and even more to the south, east, and west. You are in the middle of the Isla.
Oh, I see. What's with me and my peener? I don't know. Right in front of my salad?
As your gaze instinctively turns north, a small black pit opens up in your stomach.
6,000 kilometers from the end of the world?
Yes. That is enough. Many cities are built much closer.
And there?
An uproar of matter, darling. Rising into the pale. Rolling. Evaporating even. A great vision. The area of transition between the world and the pale is called porch collapse.
Porch collapse.
Imagine a grey coronal mist, cold vapor marked by spores of an opportunistic microorganism, a mold that's adapted to grow at the edge of the unrest. It's the most disco thing you will
You've
ever
ever
see.
seen. The most disco thing you will ever see. What are its physical qualities?
It's difficult to describe, or even measure. Something whose fundamental property is the suspension of properties. Physical, epistemological, linguistic. The further into Pale you travel, the steeper the degree of suspension, right down to the mathematical. Numbers stop working. No one has yet passed the number barrier. It may be impossible.
Jesus. If we're surrounded by Pale, how do you get from Isola to Isola?
Oh, it is so difficult for us. It is possible to force dimensions on the Pale. In modern times, we can even compress its latitude, bouncing radio waves from one end to the other, shortening the path.
Jesus.
But it is still hard for humans to navigate the Pale without getting lost. Or having our minds damaged.
The Pale can damage the mind.
Extensively.
How as such?
Some say the damage stems from extreme sensory deprivation. Others argue that Pale somehow consists of past information that's degrading, that it's rarefied past, not rarefied matter.
So does the planet that Disco Elysium takes place on, is it being like sucked into a black hole? Is that what's happening right now? Is that like the I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything about this Pale shit. When I did my runs, I've never done this kind of run before.
They call it the blend over of the self. The Pale does not only suspend the laws of physics, but also the laws of psychology, maybe history even. The human mind becomes over-radiated by past.
What does this over-radiation feel like?
It feels terrible. Absolutely terrible. International standards strictly limit civilian travelers to 6 days of Pale exposure per year.
You're not a civilian passenger?
No nameless detective of the Citizens Militia. I am a member of the Entreprenetic Business Class. I'm cleared and trained for 22 days of Pale transit annually.
Jesus. Perhaps that explains her strange pining after the revolution. Some degraded early memories.
Do lorry drivers pass the Pale?
Yes.
No
Hide in
shot.
the hulls of airships. It's a horrific job. Automation will abolish it soon.
Jesus.
That poor woman must have stories to tell, like you wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, for real. Fish, am I right? For real. Are you over-radiated?
Up to my gills, officer.
Jesus, Joyce. What is entreprenetic?
Entreprenetics is the scientific study of the Pale, or a recent iteration of it by way of Grad. The study of the Pale reaches back 6,000 years. The Pericarnassians called it the Western Plain.
Did they cross it, the Western Plain?
There are signs of pre-modern crossings. Successful navigation of the Pale relies not just on technical know-how, but intensive psychological preparation. Some of these tactics have been known for thousands of years.
Damn. What has entreprenetics changed then?
Nothing. We remain powerless before the Pale. The only real advance in Pale transit is the speed with which an aerostatic craft can pierce it. Less exposure leads to less effects later.
Aerostatic craft, you say?
Hybrid airships, detective. Conventional rotors or jet engines no longer add velocity after the point of reference for motion is suspended, once you've crossed from near pale to far pale. In essence, we throw them in and they come out the other end. If we throw them precisely.
Damn. And if we don't?
Then they don't.
Damn. How much pale is there compared to the world?
The pale outweighs reality 2 to 1. There is more pale than there is matter, and the ratio is slipping.
Slipping how? To our detriment, or?
What do you think, Detective?
It's growing. There's more and more of the pale. It's shrinking. There's more and more of the world.
Precisely. One of the few measurable effects of the pale is that it is expanding at an unknown rate. An intuitive conclusion of that development is that one day the pale will cover everything. But this sort of talk is mostly left to extremists.
Oh, okay, so I guess the pale is more like just the universe. It's just like how the universe is expanding, you know? It feels more like that. It's not extreme at all. It's gonna happen.
Most people, and indeed most private and government sector organizations, entire civilizations and religions even, find handy ways to ignore or downplay that knowledge. I suggest you do the same.
I suggest you do the same.
Off we go. You see the hanged man's mouth open.
Off we go into the wild pale yonder.
One and all. They say pale is death, but for the universe.
Why should we just leave, and the world get left behind?
Let's return to reality then.
Yes, sweet reality. But before we do, tell me, Detective, is this the first time you're hearing this? Do you really not remember anything?
I'm getting a sense of who I am, but no, I didn't know this.
Beyond curious. Tell me, what do you think of the Pale?
That we continue to persist at all is a testament to our faith in one another. Its advance can only be stopped with immediate, total, ruthless communism. A powerful anti-communist force? Perhaps too powerful, but still, they have it coming. It does sound very liberal to me. I don't know how you've survived, how you've all survived with it. It's a huge accomplishment. Who am I to think anything of it? And we continue to persist at all as a testament to our faith in one another.
Mm-hmm.
Her eyes tense, crow's feet radiate from them. She observes you. She observes you. Your bloodshot eyes and swollen face.
You really didn't know. This does not spell good for the investigation, Detective. If you don't know even this, then...
She stops mid-sentence. Yes, I'm in serious trouble here.
Your colleague, Lieutenant Kisaragi, is competent. I checked up on him. And you have me. I will try to assist you in any way I can.
Some of that assurance is meant for herself, as much as it's meant for you. She must have a lot
on the line here. Probably just her job.
Even if we have to do it one basic term at a time.
She gives you a slight bow.
Good. You have not passed out from it. Perhaps I worried for nothing. Are we still on the reality lowdown, or should we do actual police work now?
That was fucking insane, Kim. Right, let's get to work, Lieutenant.
Good luck, detectives.
She nods you goodbye. Oh, what a shock, dude. What a shock. I didn't know anything about that stuff. Damn. I think I'm maxed out on thoughts now, so I can just start dumping more points into inland. I guess that's what Inland Empire's picture is, isn't it? That's just what the universe looks like. What about shivers, then? I guess that's just a shiver. You want to talk about being in connection with the universe. All right, let's go talk to Mr. Everett Clare, so we can get this body down, and then we can cross the Lake of Fire, the River of Fire, and find out just what the heck all this nonsense about. What's all this nonsense about? Me not being able to find my kinema, my badge, my gun. What's the deal? Max Inland Empire? Inland Empire only. What else could we possibly need? After all, the whole world is being consumed by the Pale. I can't do anything else yet. Oh, look how much I haven't done. Look how many I've passed up on. A lot of it's just like, a lot of it's just passed up on. Be gone. Be gone. What should I have for dinner? Maybe a fat tuna fish sandwich. I don't have any tuna though. Mr. Clare, can you help me get this body down?
Mr. Dubois, every worker, member of the board. How can I help you today?
Can you help me get the body down from the tree?
You might have noticed there's one hanging on the tree behind the hostel cafeteria.
What should you have for dinner? Yeah, very true.
Oh my. Don't take this question personally, but why would I get involved in this matter?
Mr. Clare, the man was hanged with a cargo belt. A steel-reinforced cargo belt. It's safe to assume the Union had something to do with the murder. Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood.
Yeah, the belt thing. You're a community leader. Help your community out. Say nothing.
I can certainly see how having him up there might start affecting some real estate values.
He licks his fat lips and smiles.
But of course, all joking aside, I am going to help you.
He picks up the handset of a radio phone to his right, then clicks a button.
Jean-Luc, my boy, I'm sending 2 police officers down. They have a dead body in a tree problem they need help with. Namely, they need it to be taken down. And, Jean, please take it easy with the race signs. He's had enough of that.
He hangs up and turns back to you.
You can find Jean-Luc down at the gates, but you already knew that. Anyway, he's going to help you.
Everett, I'm gonna leave now, but we might talk again later. Thank you, Mr. Clare. Thank you, Mr. Clare. You the best. That's why they pay him the big bucks. Do. Thank you, Chairman Clare. I appreciate the help. Do. We still want to try going for a peaceful run. I don't actually know if it's possible. But I'm sure Harry Dubois here has something to say about all that. Alright. Jean-Luc. Mr. Jean-Luc?
The unpromising race pupil returns.
Everett told you to help us get the body down from that tree.
So it was. My unpromising race pupil entered the harbor and used my superior to give me orders. I salute your cunning and will remove the body from the tree with my bare hands.
With my bare hands. Remember, I'm a pacifist? Is this a pacifist run? I hadn't realized. I guess it is. Hello, that one guy. What's up?
You're so noble, Measurehead.
But while I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you.
You. Both of
you. That would mean you're openly showing the people that you're taking the Union's side.
Damn. Yeah. Okay then.
Babe, see that they stay here the whole time.
Works for me, man. Hello, Leanne. 6'7"? 6'7", I'm told. 6'7". I guess we're standing
The
around.
woman's gaze follows Measurehead as he leaves.
So, you guys are like cops or something?
Apparently so. We're just trying to keep things from going to shit.
Have you ever thought that maybe things should go to shit?
She's so
I'm
right!
happy, by the way.
She's so right!
You hear that? That sound. He's breaking something.
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
I also wish I could see it.
Look at you! RCM rent-a-cops! Guarding that bridge like Everott's lapdogs! Is this where it's at now? The RCM is for sale!
Spoken by a mercenary pretending to be a worker.
True. That's none of your business.
The man turns to look behind him at the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching him, walking past him.
Have I played this before, or first time that one guy? I think this is my third, this is gonna be my third full Disco Elysium run. I've done, I think, 2 runs before. My first run, I think I was communist, and I don't remember my second run. I think I was just trying to get by. This one, we're going full Inland Empire. We have 0 stats in any other... We have 0 stats in all of our skills except Inland Empire. So...
The corpse has been removed from the tree. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You have sided with Ray's victory today.
Thank you for your cooperation, Measurehead.
Farewell, ham sandwich.
What would I do if my...
a Union man from now on.
True. What would you do if your hair reached my ankles? I kind of only want my hair to reach the back of my knees, so I'd probably trim it down. Ooh. Oh, it's time to think.
The 15th Indo tribe.
It's capitalist intern time.
Because there was. The 15th Indo tribe was comprised of 8 kids from Forberg and North Jamrock, running from wild dogs in the valley, hiding scents under rocks, and stealing clothes off clotheslines, and sometimes even the copper wiring of phone lines. You may have been one of them. This must be a childhood memory. The 15th Indo tribe was your Indo tribe, set to rule in Cilinde. The rest of the kids are dead now. Car accidents and drug overdoses. Only you remain.
Only you remain. What do I get as a bonus for the 15th Indo tribe? Plus 10 cents for every green orb clicked. Wow. Okay. We still got like a lot of the game to play, so I'm sure there'll be a couple more orbs to be clicking on. Lots of XP, lots of stuff. Lots of XP, lots of cash to be rummaging around with. We still have some objects to sell if we need to. We got all right, let's do an analysis on the body. Let's put our bag away and break out our toolbook. All right, come Kim. Come on, Kim. Let's see what we can find. Let's see the damage. Oh, he's all twisted up, man. Plus, we shot him in the chest as well. Hello, Justice. This game won Game of the Year? Maybe. I'm not sure. You never played before? Only seen the TikTok edits? That's very funny. Double XP Monday. Yeah, double XP Monday. Kuno, can I ask you about this armor?
You missed a good show before. A kid came by and completely fucked the tree to pieces.
He fucked the tree up! Fucked it good! It was porno!
Wish I could have been there to see it. Now, I've got some questions.
Shoot that shit at Kuno, Pigonaut.
I want to discuss the body with you again, Kuno.
The fuck about it?
Where's the rest of the armor?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
How come?
Kuno's fuck gimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
A mutant?
Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
What do you mean you threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big.
He performs a kickoff on the imaginary helmet. Oh, no.
Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That
You
shit
threw-
means nothing to Kuno.
You threw it in the sea?
Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk.
Damn.
You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate.
What do you mean the troubadour?
Yeah, cocking boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit? Came around pretending like he cares about cows?
What the fuck?
So yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor. Go to the gate. Ask him yourself.
You hate this? You don't like Kuno?
Yes, this troubadour has it. You can feel it.
You can feel it.
Get lost.
Okay. Chill, girl. I just gotta look over the body. Me at 9 o'clock in the morning. I teleported bread. Majima, thanks for the rose. Double XP morning. Double XP Monday. Where's Jade? Still on crack. Alright, what's up with the body?
Lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch. It's gently laid on one side.
Beautiful, wipe a tear from. Great job, wise race mentor. Well, it's down.
Mr. Measurehead has done a good job. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy.
A field autopsy?
Yes. 1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the body to the morgue. We're on number 3.
The fuck are they on about?
The fuck are they on about? Thank you, Majima, for the 10 roses.
Cop's gonna cut his shit up.
Got it.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
First, what exactly is a field autopsy?
Come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them.
You wouldn't happen to have another pair of gloves, would you?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay. I'll need a pair then. Can we return this shortly? We have glove hunting to do.
Let's not go glove hunting, please. Let's use division of labor. I perform the anatomical side, while you take notes.
We just fill this in, right? Show him the red field autopsy form in my ledger?
That's right.
He nods.
You knew it because you inspected your ledger. The
Lieutenant's
lieutenant is
relieved.
relieved you know the protocol.
You know protocol. Tell me something, dead man.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
Enough.
Come back later, Corporal.
All right, let's crack this
Amuse
cadaver open.
yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also see me in your dreams.
Let's cut this bad boy open and drink his insides. Let's open the ledger at the field autopsy
The
form.
dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts. Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with
Assistant.
That's you.
Write the initials HBD. Write Tequila Sunset.
the corpse is indifferent to your scribblings.
He just lies there.
The next box says
Coroner's case number.
KK57-0803.0815.
Write it down.
Next.
Name.
We've heard the nom de guerre. Lely. It's better than nothing. Write it down.
Write Lely nom de guerre.
What's next?
Date of birth.
NA.
Age.
Roughly 50.
Right. Roughly 50.
The corpse looks ageless, like meat on a hook.
Race.
Mondial.
Write it down.
The pudgy mess of curdled meat
Mondial.
looks neither mondial nor anything other.
True. Sex.
Fucky, fucky!
The little monster exclaims energetically.
Male.
Male.
Pigs can have sex.
Right fucky fucky. Right pig's gonna have sex. Right man.
Nor does he
Right
look
fucky
now,
fucky.
with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
Date of death.
We're still going with March 4th. 51.
4/3/51.
What else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
KK 57 0503 0815 listens, motionless, with the cargo belt still around his neck. Only one box remains.
Evidence of treatment?
None. At least not after the initial examination.
A strange word.
Treatment. What exactly is treatment, anyway?
Interfering with the body's position or wounds post-mortem.
Don't overdo it. It's okay to be unsure.
I'm not so sure.
A silent nod. The lieutenant places his gloved hand on the corpse's chest, as if in preparation.
All right.
We should start the post-mortem.
Turn the page. The cuffs are amazing. Ooh.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
External examination summary.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think.
Babrodinois.
Let's see.
He turns the body onto its side to check the underwear label.
See, it's happening.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
White.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
Write it down.
The boots are ceramic. Vitreous enamel. They are fused to his skin.
It's all spiky and I love it because it can do some damage. Very goth.
Removal of the boots is left
Nice.
for processing.
Sounds dangerous. Write it down.
Tattoos.
He stands up, feet planted on either side of the body.
The upper torso is covered in a single, continuous tattoo, resembling a map of the night sky. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white. The assistant has a color photograph of the markings, to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene, using a Trigat Mini.
A Trigat Mini. Write it down.
The deceased has a cargo lashing belt around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color yellow. Length 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end.
Write it down.
Well nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age, about 50. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature, below freezing.
Jesus, write it down.
Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
Short, light brown, male pattern baldness.
Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs. Consistent with stones thrown post-mortem.
Low velocity.
Fucking low velocity.
Got
You
his
think
ass.
Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about. Velocity was fucking max.
Sorry, Kuno, not this time, bud.
Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
Sorry, man.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest. Consistent with predation.
All right, down.
Ligature mark.
Ligature mark. The lieutenant produces a small folding knife. With the other hand pulling to the belt, he starts cutting into the polyester. The stench is horrid. After a while, it's obvious the material cannot be cut. This is the strongest fucking belt in the universe, man.
The steel wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark.
Has anybody watched Smiling Friends? I've never seen Smiling Friends. Pet chain cutters. Good thing we got these chain cutters.
Always good to think ahead. Now...
He points to the rope squeezing the dead man's neck.
We need to cut the belt to see the ligature mark below. Carefully. With as much precision as you can.
See, my pig is gonna fuck his head off.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
Look for a good spot to cut.
The belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of his neck, swelling over the edges like white bread rising from the yeast.
Damn. Alright, cut the belt toss. 17% chance.
You jam the cutters right under the knot. That seems like a smart idea. Yeah, somewhere there. Already they're buried deep in the man's flesh. Then you rotate them to get a better hold. Then...
Cut some.
Yeah, fuck him. Fuck that faggoty. Cool
Jesus.
fucking time.
Told you my pig was hardcore.
I should have a go first. I think I have a strategy.
Let him work.
He sinks the cutters into the knot, preparing to perform the cuts, with his elbow to his knee for precision.
Precision.
Snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut, and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
Here.
He hands you the chain cutters. Back, and then kneels closer to the body, running his finger along the dark red groove until he comes to a gap. Oh shit! Shot him in the neck!
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck, on the nape.
On the nape?
Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters.
Write it down.
Chest is intact. Normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant. Pelvis intact. Genitalia...
He pulls down the man's underpants. We're gonna jerk him off. We're gonna do the Israeli thing and save this guy's semen for future use. Might take a while, but what if you do D&D, but chat members of the players? That could be cool, Bob. That sounds pretty cool. I'm not sure how we set that up, though.
No! Let's get out and see!
I fucking knew it!
Oh, fucking knew it.
This is clearly what they've been waiting for, ever since the autopsy began.
Lieutenant's trying to make it...
trying to make it as boring as possible.
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury.
Write it down and move on.
Back is symmetrical. And
maybe
intact.
I should have inspected the cock.
Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip.
Damn.
In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
Okay.
Last item, hands.
He takes the man's right hand in his, inspects it, then moves on to the other hand. Let the lieutenant work alone.
Hands are clean. No sign of a recent struggle.
Write it down. That's true.
Ooh.
No Reese.
That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
Jesus, man. Didn't realize the Israelites did that, Machima? They do. They did. I think they still do. I think during like a big, like, initial invasion when the invasion into Gaza started to get more mainstream attention, one of the things was that they would send out squads to go and collect their dead soldiers' cum to save for later. You could set it up in slides or something. You can make poll in Discord to add questions who the 3 characters should be, and you'll cheaply make them. Oh, Bob. Try not to advertise in my channel. Barely stars one. Yeah, that's true. I can barely get my 1K special out. He died doing what he loved. True. Alright, let me take a quick break, actually. And then go to the bathroom and get a refill. I'm thinking about a dead corpse right now. I got a dead corpse on my mind. What else is there to say? Let me get some music up as well. Not Kirby Superstar Ultra this time. That music was kind of fucking me up because it wasn't exactly what I was looking for. What's a good pick? Mega Man? We could do Mega Man. There's a lot of sound effects. There's a lot of sound effects in this one, so. Yeah. All right. Be right back. Okay. I'm back. I got a cookie. Yummy. I got a chocolate chip cookie. You think you need to be an Israelite, Majima? What a thing to say. I mean, if they're jerking your corpse off after death, what more is there? What more is there could you possibly want? Am I ever gonna live chat moderators? It looks like Streamlabs is doing a fine enough job, I would say. A World Box world. Now, is World Box... Am I thinking of the right thing? World Box. Right, it's like... Oh, yeah. That's a pretty, that's an old one. I used to watch a YouTuber who just did World Box worlds. Which, you know... I get. Are you real? Buddy, we're pale posting. Right? Let's cut this bitch open.
Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
You don't even have a joke.
I couldn't conceptualize an apple, dude. Nope.
Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
Let's see.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it. Gently, a rotting smell erupts from the mouth.
Ugh.
Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous.
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact.
Unremarkable.
Respiratory system.
Back hunched, as if in prayer, he begins to pry open the dead man's jaw. He stops to exert more force. Both hands are used.
Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen. Hemorrhaging present in mucose of the lips and mouth.
Mucose of the lips and mouth.
From here, it looks as though the clown-faced man is screaming. The tendons of his jaw are torn apart. Hyoid ripped from the force of the lieutenant's hands.
Write it down.
Hepatobiliary. NA.
Write that down.
Same for toxicology and serology. NA.
Damn.
Cardiovascular. The body exhibits lividity in the lower extremities, feet, hands, and neck. Visually consistent with the hanging.
Want to be in the world? Name your kingdom? Write it down.
Gastrointestinal.
He breathes a sigh of approaching relief. This is the last field on the list. He looks around to the ground and the pool of faces there.
Digested semi-solid food in
I guess we're not cutting him open. Voila. Omit the voila. He touches the corpse's bloated lower abdomen briefly.
What's next on the list?
Description of injuries. This one could be a little tough, because I accidentally shot him as well, so we're gonna get a couple of different injuries. Would I ever do an autopsy with a straight face, Graham? If I were ever to do an autopsy, I would be grinning from ear to ear.
Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one too.
What about the injuries we have inflicted?
Oh, so we inflicted them?
Okay, I inflicted.
Okay, so there's a spin-stabilized munition from a Kiel A990 muzzleloader lodged in his lung, and an incision on the thorax from a chain cutter. I wouldn't mention those. Better not to muddy the waters.
Okay. Keep it minimal. So, back to injuries.
Injuries.
Bite marks? What's the 4th injury field for?
Nothing. Just in case.
Nothing. Just in case. Well, we're gonna need that one, I think. Something tells me we're gonna need that 4th one. Bite marks.
Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted.
Odontologist. Write it down.
Your opinion, officer?
Beneath the description, there were 2 boxes waiting to be ticked. Non-fatal postmortem.
Agreed. Next injury?
Contusions.
So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem.
Okay.
At
Maximum velocity, bucko.
Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
The lieutenant's admission has caused great gratitude in Kuna. He is silent with it.
Very good. Write it down.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath the description of injury, 2 boxes.
Non-fatal postmortem.
Right. Next.
Ligature marks. Finish the autopsy. Well, turn the page back.
The corpse lay slouched to...
Alright. Bite mark.
Ligature mark.
Contusions on head and a dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters.
7 meters.
The hyoid
7
bone is
centimeters.
fractured. The cervical column intact.
Intact.
I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark.
Depth of the mark.
Of the mark,
1 centimeter.
No signs of clawing on the neck.
I'll write it down.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side. The ring around his neck is visible.
I mean, shoot. I mean, okay. This is not what killed the guy. We're gonna write this down as the thing that killed the guy, but this is not what killed him. He didn't die from lynching.
That's it. We have established cause of death. It's not much, and it leaves much to be questioned. But it's a start. Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over.
First, how did it go?
Well, we established probable cause of death. Some would say that's the goal of an autopsy.
And what else?
We were thorough with the list of injuries, too. We described them all in detail. What is there to say? Given the circumstances, it was a professional field autopsy.
What now?
I need a copy of that autopsy form. Then I will drive him to Faubourg.
Rip out a copy of the autopsy pages.
Processing.
He looks at the dead man one more time, then at the slip of red paper in his hand, then at the corpse again.
He's thinking, did I miss something?
Search the body one more time thoroughly.
You run your hands over the victim's cold body, his limbs, his torso with its swollen organs. Maybe you should be more thorough.
Look at his pants again.
You pull down his breeches.
Gross.
Marbling is present around the crotch. The penis has shrunk.
The penis
crawling
has shrunk.
halfway back inside him. There is nothing mysterious or noteworthy here.
Can't get enough of that dick.
Nope.
Do you think we missed something?
You can't shake the feeling that there are more secrets concealed in the flesh before you.
I have a gut feeling that there's more to this corpse.
Okay, well, we are in livor mortis here. He is disintegrating. We need to refrigerate the body if we want to conduct another examination, and we need to do it fast.
Alright, where do we find the fridge for the body?
Hey, wasn't there a giant ice bear sarcophagus below that building?
Why, yes, there was.
Now, detective, I've rarely been disappointed by the size of a giant ice bear fridge, but I think we should still take a look at it first. Make sure it's big enough before we carry him over. Let's move. With every hour, whatever we are looking for in the deceased will become harder to find.
He's been hanging there for a long time, though. He was hanging there for like 2 days now. Oh, fuck.
August 2nd, early late summer. You're getting off the streetcar in Le Jardin, east of the river. Her father and mother are middle class. The nylon of her little jacket rustles next to you, in the dark, like autumn leaves. Her heels click on the pavement. You're walking up to the gate in front of her parents' house. She takes out her chewing gum and you kiss her. A feeling like electricity flows through your whole body. Immediately, you know that you've entered a completely different world.
Indeed. +2 perception, betrayal lingers everywhere. Indeed. Coq de Mamadaqua. We will not be doing that one. Even though that kind of goes in line with what we're trying to do here. That's kind of not what I'm looking for. An inexplicable feminist agenda. Just rigorous self-critique, torque dork, no. Cop of the Apocalypse, Kingdom of the Conscience. Caustic Echo. Boy Diero. We'll see. We'll see how we get along. Inland Empire is max level. There ain't none of that. There ain't none of that left for us, I'll tell you that much. Alright, let's go take a look at that polar bear. Let's go take a look at that polar bear. The polar bear, you say? Ooh, yellow. Oh, we can get the gun! We just had to do the inspection before for some reason. Oh, because my perception went up! Oh, that's right. 2 rusty rifles are hidden above the piping. They look inoperable. Someone has stuck some busted guns beneath the ceiling.
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
Where are we?
Seems like an old bunker from the revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. Must be an old weapons cache.
What is Glorp? Glorp is a alien cat. Look, there's a hole in the wall.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look?
You do the honors, Kim.
Sure. Okay, here's some more rifles. None of these seem to be working. No!
Oh! He reaches... His hands reach in, rummaging in the dark.
An old Belmagrave rifle. That's rare to find in such good order. Seems to no longer be functional, but still rare. Here.
Glorp is Glorp. Also very true. Also quite the answer.
This should cheer you up.
It's yours, officer. You found this place.
What does this mean, a rifle here?
It means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future.
Indeed.
He likes this find.
He likes this find. Well, well, well. Look at that. A broken Belle Magrave from ages past. It's a 4-shot bolt-action military rifle with a wooden frame. Look at us. Look at us. This guy? This polar bear, you say? We're gonna have to turn the power back on for him, but we could get it to work.
The bear's eyes are dead and empty. Ice inside the...
It's certainly an eccentric choice, but it's more than big enough and cold enough. Honestly, it's perfect. All we have to do is plug the fridge back in.
Alright. Let's do it. I think it's the red wire. Not the black one. You think they'll let me pull this bad boy open again? Excuse me.
This orange machine is
we will...
It has a hand-cranked ice. Turning the crank feels it's all gone now. You'll never be...
It's all gone now. It's because we melted the damn thing.
Both cables are unplugged.
Red.
A giant electric mammal away.
Great. The owners of this building will just have to keep paying for the electricity sucked up by this monstrosity a little longer. Let's return to the fridge.
Let's return to the fridge. Let's return to the fridge. What you got?
The bear's eyes are still glowing red. Watching
Will you help me with the body, Kim?
Of course. I'll take the head, you take the feet. It's not going to be the easiest thing in the world, but we'll manage.
We'll manage. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this, dude.
The body is heavier than you expected and stinkier. It takes half an hour to get it down to the basement. Then 10 more minutes to stuff it into the fridge. The lieutenant takes a step back to admire your handiwork.
Why is that so loud? We put a dead man in a polar bear fridge, dude. We put the dead guy in the polar bear fridge.
Beautiful. A dead body in a nice bear fridge. This is some of the best police work I've ever done.
I'm not sure I believe you.
Of course you don't. Look at that. What have we done? We stuffed a dead body in an ice bear fridge. This does not leave this room.
Buddy, I'm gonna be talking about this all day. What are you talking about?
He means it. He doesn't want to be the ice bear.
The ice bear cop would go crazy. I think this is a glorious achievement and people need to hear about it.
No, they do not. They need to hear about our uneventful, boring, downright conservative murder investigation. At least we've stopped the body from decomposing further. Now you can conduct another inspection under controlled circumstances.
Very true.
Inside the icy realm of the ice bear fridge, the corpse stands slumped, waiting.
Alright. Let me see if I need to crack open my ledger first.
The bear's eyes are
Tell me
still
something, dead
glowing.
man.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
How do you like the fridge?
I like it a lot, brother. This really is your finest hour. You're a genius. A regular Corporangelo.
Why, thank you very much.
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features.
Search the body one more time. Thoroughly.
You touch the dead man's body. His skin is cold, light blue and silvery in the light of the fridge. You still have no idea where to begin, or what to even do with him.
It'll come to you sooner or later. At least he's safe here until then.
Okay. We'll leave him there for now. I still want to take his shoes. I still want to try and take his shoes. I've never gotten the full armor before. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it this run, but we can at least try. Right.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
What am I looking at this? Why am I looking at
Cop
this?
habit. You look at everything.
What kind of vehicle drove through here?
Hard to say.
Okay, we'll reconstruct the movement.
No. These tracks are not interesting at all.
Fine. Let the street sweeper just sweep them away. Okay, okay. All right. Well, what about what we stepping on?
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots.
What kind of
Anywhere
boots?
Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails.
Get a
all
count.
over the yard. What do you think you are? A
super detective? No, you're hungover. Fuck! I'm gonna die from morale loss, dude. Not just collect pants in that one Minecraft map already. Also very true. Dude, I need a shot of morphine, man. Holy fuck. Gonna keel over. Good thing I got all this cash. You mind if I purchase some stuff?
Is it
Your mom. I need medicine.
A colorful.
again? I'm obliged
Not the alcohol.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles.
I'll take the
laser spray.
hyponagamma.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Thanks, girl. You the best. Give me another one.
Okay, here.
Oh. 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 All right. Holy fuck. We shot up, lads. We were shooting up. All right, get me out of there. What time is it? 10 o'clock? Let's take a look. All right, we studied up. We can't use any more skill points. We can't use any more skill points. Damn, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be so hard. Where's the rest of the armor? Go to the harbor gates, ask the Mesk about the armor. Send the victim's body for processing. Not just yet. Not until I can see if I can get the boots off his body. Oh, and then we get to go across the river today.
Telescopic batons, futuristic circuit bending to infiltrate harbor machinery. Maybe
True.
you could even knock that Kowalson crane. The little boy had it good on his promise.
His promise?
To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
Not mine. No need to overreact. It's just medicine. It's just medicine.
What happened?
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official Union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know?
True.
So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere and the cops in his pocket and he's the king of Jamrock.
He's right.
Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
What'd you learn about the armor?
I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk union man about some armor.
True.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part.
What about the technical stuff?
I did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
Oh.
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea.
I believe him.
The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia.
What about the leggings?
Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
I'm gonna find all the pieces.
All of it? There are junior officers out there, eager to prove themselves. I would leave some for them, and I would leave the boots to processing, but okay. Let's find all of it.
And Mesqui's epic then, all across Martinez. I hope it will be a real bonanza for you.
It's fucking snowing.
No problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
He is sincerely grateful he is not tracking down pieces of armor right now.
Yeah, me too, honestly. Oh, fuck. All of them? All of them? All of them. I only know where, like, 2 or 3 pieces is. I don't think I'm gonna be able to rip the boots off this guy's corpse. There's no shot. There's no shot I'm doing this. Especially since it's iced over now. God. Quick save me before I die.
The bear's eyes are still glowing red.
Try to remove the dead guy's boots.
I thought we decided to leave it to processing. Let's not turn this into some kind of circus.
Try to remove the dead man's boots again.
I thought we decided to leave it to processing.
I guess we're not finding the armor then.
Into some kind of circus.
Take him away, Kim. Yeah, just take him away.
If you think so, officer, I'm not going to object.
Yeah, I don't really care.
I need a little help for carrying him to the holding
Oh, no.
I'll take it from there.
Hello.
There goes
I can't read your name, so...
enamel boots. You will
I think it's
never
BB?
own the full set now. May they rest in processing.
One of these days, one day I'll get one of these Disco Elysium runs. I'll be able to get a full set, man. One of them. I've never gotten a full set before because I've never done a physical run before. I really would rather not play the fascist run. What should I do in the meanwhile?
Continue working here. The locals, the case, or attend to your own business. I will meet you downstairs in the Whirling in Rags tomorrow morning, 7:30 sharp.
Bag the corpse and drag it to the motor carriage. Oh, he's actually driving the corpse off. Okay. All right. Oh, Kim is gone. It's just me. All right. Well, let me see if one of these nerds wants to join me. You can get other party members in this game.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
Oh, we can go open the gate as well. Let's go do that. We're solo playing. Damn, it's a new experience. I don't think I've ever had Kim leave before to do that. I don't remember, though. Alright, well, let's hit the dock, then. Crack this bad boy open. Who are these nerds? Who are these nerds? Oh, they just cleared the thing. Alright, let's do this. Well, I don't have Kim, so all my muscle is actually gone.
Control panel. You grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk. Then...
Do you really have a choice to not be fascist at this point, as far as Inland Empire can get? That is true, Graham. That is a good point. You're definitely picking up on the... You're definitely picking it up, ain't you? Kobe! Oh, it says Kobe. Okay. Well, hello, Kobe.
The water lock starts moving.
But I already rejected the fascist quest. I don't think I can do it again. Boom. Locked up tight. Alright. She's closed. The waterlock do be closed. I don't think there's anything else over here. We've got our notebook, but let's grab our trash bag. Alright, here's the other half of Leathershall of Matinees. That we've been looking for. Damn, it's cold out. Damn, it's chilly out here. Alright, what you got? The radio relay hums with electricity. I'm no Tequila Sunset, I'll tell you that much. What's with this? A bottle of pills! Traffic beyond the gate. More abandoned motor lorries. The sign says no entry. Someone scribbled an inverted star on it. You think I can crack it open with this bad boy? Oh, Jamrock Biker Cops Sunnies. I like that. It takes down my logic and gives me empathy. That's better than the neat officer shades. We're taking your Harmel Rio Supersonic out for a ride on the streets of Jamrock, where your heart is buried. Very true. Very true. Where my heart is buried. On the streets of Jamrock. Your brain is braining at full performance again? Very good. Me when I eat food? Man, I love calories. Man, I love calories. Alright, let's take a look at the new area. A breaker box to power the radio pylon above you. Maybe there's something inside. 90 cents. Oh, there's 90 cents over here too. Yay, money. 55 cents. Oh, shot. I guess people in fucking Revachol just leave fucking nickels and dimes around, man. Someone has broken down the fence and the barbed wire. I wonder who it was. Oh no, would you look at this? A creaking ahead, a broken axle, grinding. Indeed. I'll be taking this gasoline, thank you. Banged up fuel canister, I'm gonna need that one. Unless I can get Joyce to help me. A bottle drained of all its booze is frozen in the ice. That's 20 cents. That's 55 cents. It's me! It's me leaving all the money and booze bottles around. What am I saying? I'm the one doing it. I was the guy doing it. Have you ever thought all giant empires can break quickly? I know people like to emphasize how easy it is to push over like big societies and stuff like that, but people don't understand. I think people like to talk about the will and spirit of humanity, but they only do it in like an individual sense and not in like a societal sense. Societies don't just break down abstractly like that. Hello, Nai, what's up? Footprints in the snow, they lead away from the accident. There's a boat tucked away underneath that tarpaulin cover. We might need that.
A banged-up motor carriage lies half-submerged in the icy water, slowly sinking into the Insulindian Ocean. Only the cabin top, rear wheels, and the engine remain visible. It must be cold and lonely down there, in the icy water.
This is where the tracks on the plaza were leading to.
The motor carriage sits in the salty ocean water, cold and sad. It doesn't have an opinion.
Most suspicious. I should investigate.
A seagull takes off from the half-submerged machine. It's almost like the bird is acknowledging your decision.
Thanks. You were just curious? Yeah, all good.
You get a sudden sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark, cold water.
Although that's not really the question you asked, Graham. You asked what are my thoughts on all giant empires breaking quickly. And I guess they do break up kind of fast. I mean, I don't think anybody has ever I know very few people who want to exist, who historically even have ever wanted to, or who exist now, have ever wanted to exist in their current society. Like, everybody on the planet and in history has always imagined a better society. And the second that this society shows the cracks, it's easy to just shrug your shoulders and give up on it. Because you're in a tumultuous time where you can imagine gripping the levers of power. So, I mean, imagine this system starts to crack, you know? Imagine you start seeing some bad shit happening, people, you know, food getting scarce, bureaucracy being overthrown, you know, shit like that. I mean, even just, like, the value form itself starts to be like, well, what's the point? Would you really fight to hold on to it, or would you really be like, oh, no, this is like a chance to do something different?
Why the doom and gloom? It's just a sunken motor carriage. Some motor carriages are bound to end up in the sea.
Very true. Run your hand over the cold metal.
The motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists.
What's the make of this MC? Can I see a logo?
The logo is too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out, but you do see a monkfish float by.
Ooh. How long has it been here?
The accident couldn't have happened too long ago. The ice hasn't closed up around the vehicle, so the crash must have happened last Saturday or Sunday.
Oh, well. Looks like Jacob Ear's journey comes to an abrupt end here.
Your mocking tone finds no response, but the motion of the waves.
Yes, crazy recklessness. Yet another case of the engine displacement triumphing over the driver's IQ. Yes, crazy recklessness.
The sad sunken vehicle refuses to respond.
What should I do?
Although the sunken motor carriage is probably flattered by you addressing it, it does not supply an answer. It might be a good idea to wait for the tide to recede.
Well, let's... Oh, I'd rather not. It's gonna take a while. It's 10:30 right now? It's gonna take till the afternoon?
As you sit down
okay,
in the
never mind.
old, rusty playground, the world around you
took like 10 minutes.
Very silent. Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter. Ice cracks around the blue motor carriage in the sea.
Whistle a tune.
Spit flies from your mouth to your moustache, your chest, the ground before you. No sound, though.
Fuck.
Raining heavily here, Chief. Mind keeping it down a bit?
Sorry.
In some way, it is still sad that no living thing other than seagulls is here to witness a man in his prime trying to learn to whistle.
The US did try to take over other countries with modified religion. Yeah, the Salt Lake City was our... The New World was a refuge, at least the North American New World was a refuge for the Protestant movement. And Salt Lake City was their laboratory. And with that laboratory, the CIA definitely did try. Like, Japan had, like, the Unification Church. You know? There's definitely all kinds of different, like... the different styles of Protestantism that it tried to unleash upon the world.
The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand.
No, it's been an hour.
30 minutes have passed.
The tide is sure taking its sweet time.
It's unclear whether the sunken vehicle agrees or not, but merely uttering these words gives you the illusion of time speeding up. Just like how the crazy daredevil piloting that vehicle must have accelerated into the sea.
Agreed.
Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
This is taking a long time.
Yes, it is. It feels as the city behind you grows silent in the waiting. Seems like an eternity has passed.
Mormon women be freaky like innocent church girls? My old supervisor who became... No, my old ATL. ASTL? ATL? Somebody above my supervisor, but not my manager. They used to be a Mormon, and they got excommunicated from the Mormon church because their parents were blasphemers.
A dim light scatters from the cloud cover above the city. In it, you can see the blue and white motor carriage slowly appear from the water, centimeter by centimeter. as the sea recedes.
Can I make out the marquee now?
Yes, the emblem, now visible above the waterline, belongs to the Capri Motor Corporation. Below it stands the model name, 40.
Squint your eyes and say, is that a number on the side?
Yes, number 41, as in precinct 41. Come on, man. That's our ride.
Oh, please. Oh, God, no. Oh, God, no, dude.
I'm so sorry, Harry. A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you. No. Just nope. Say no to this, Harry.
No, that's not true. It can't be.
No matter how many times you say it, it won't change the truth.
Oh, God, it's mine. I drove my car into the sea.
Yes, Harry, you did.
No, dude, no.
The sooner you accept it, the sooner you can move on.
I can fix it. The badge, the gun, and now this?
Keep moving. You're a shark. You stop, you die.
Well, at least I can see what's in there now.
An aggressive-looking seagull lands on the swing set and stares at you with a murderous look. You really need to keep moving.
That's kind of what happened out in Brazil. That religion was also implanted. Catholicism? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yes. Yes. Just say yes to that. Well, let's take a look. Oh, there's my badge. And my RCM commander jacket. Esprit de corps and visual calculus. What am I wearing right now? Esprit de corps and shivers. Let's take a look. A tiny little fucking thing. Gross. A black uniform jacket with the RCM signature white rectangle on its right sleeve and backside. Letters inside the collar read LTN to JFR. The jacket is of exceptional quality, other than some minor wear and tear. LTN Lieutenant 2 to Second JFR W. Freighter. Lieutenant W. Freighter. That's us. That's here. RCM badge, Lieutenant W. Freighter, Dubois. Thick blue piece of acrylic covering a thin leaf of paper with the officer's name and rank on it. Next to the writing, you see a man stare back at you. A younger version of you, already disintegrating inside, but still presentable on the outside. Look at that fucking picture, dude.
A police badge on which you see the photo of a man. You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
I found my badge!
The man in the photo looks at you solemnly.
Study the badge.
Encased between two durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information, and a watermark in the shape of the street grid of Revachol West. You see a photo, a name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and, in the lower right corner, your precinct.
Look at the photo.
The man keeps winking at you with his green-gray eyes. The photo is old, no doubt
about that. Hair getting past my eyes yet, Graham? Yeah, pretty thoroughly.
Good choice. A newer photo would look different.
Would look different? How old?
8, maybe 10 years.
Damn.
The guy in the picture is rather good looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns.
And he's winking. Why?
What do you think? His face is already contorted by the expression, although it looks less grotesque on him than it does on you now.
Gonna stop with MGS3 and playing 5. I see. Are you skipping MGS4 then, Majima?
The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
Name, Harry Dubois.
This document confirms it. Harrier Dubois, i.e., Harry is really your name.
Rank, Lieutenant W. Freighter.
That's what it says on the badge. No more information is provided. You should look at the badge when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is around. He could help you make sense of all this. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
Serial, Reverend REV 126205 Jam 41.
Rivershell, Jamrock, Precinct 41. You don't remember what the numbers in the middle mean.
Date of issue, 7th of November 50th.
The badge was issued roughly 4 months ago.
I had lost... That's not the first time I've lost my badge. No shot, dude. Precinct 41.
The number shows that this badge belongs to an officer of the 41st Precinct.
MGS4 is the last game of the timeline. You can't play it since it's PS3 locked, and you don't own a PS3. Might I recommend emulation? You cut off all your long hair, Cherry. It's kind of a mess to deal with. It's my first time ever having hair this long. And it, wrangling it has been a kind of a nightmare. I don't know how to pin it or what I should do with it. Getting too warm out there? It's too hot outside.
The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it.
Put the badge away. Jesus, Harry, what the fuck, man? I need a hat. That's what I need. I need to wear a hat. You got any hats? I only have the one hat. It's the Hulong heater. That gives me logic, but no suggestion. We should be a cold logician next time and go full communist route. Reaction speed, but less rhetoric. I'll take that. We look so cool, though. We look so cool. Alright, let's move it up. Also, I think I'd rather have the shivers than the visual calc. It is very cold outside. Alright, let's head into the village that we're gonna knock down and get these signatures. The swing is missing. No one's been here for a long time. That's 50 cents, buddy. That's 50 cents. That's a dollar. That's a $1.20, buddy. That's a $1.20. Glory says the graffito to the ghosts of us. Indeed. Whoa, 2 shots of plastic. You liked it, but it looked weird? Someone's left their music collection beneath the tarpaulin. Tape smallest church in St. Sain. That's what we're looking for, I think. The tape you found from the shack on the coast, the A-side has smallest church in St. Sain written on it, while the B-side is supposed to contain the instrumental version, requires a boombox.
There's no way to listen to the tape without a working tape player or portal-reel it. But even just holding the tape makes you feel a little sad.
But even just holding the tape makes you feel a little sad. We'll see what we can do to find, maybe not the boombox, but maybe like a tape player. Blee blah blah. Blee blah blah blah. Hello, alien. Hello, Cordyceps. What's up? There's the rest of Jamrock. Through broken glass, dusty shelves, and a forgotten chair. More tear. You'll love to see it. Oh, we can go into this building. Oh, we can sleep in this building. I forgot. Postcard, Coal City 08. A bow tie! +2 drama. Damn. You see a dark red chair in the dim light of the room.
It's only a red chair. Just a red chair in an empty shack, with what looked like a dusty bow tie on the shelf. Nothing to see here, right?
Discard the thought. They gave me that bow tie. Dang. You're sure that wearing this tie is a statement? You're not sure what kind of statement, though. I think eventually we're gonna be able to find the... I think I'd rather sleep in the shack than drop like 38, like another 20 real to sleep in the damn fucking hotel, dude. It's too much. It's too much for a good night's sleep. The underside of the boat has been recently tarred. Welcome to the Fisherman's Shacks, folks. That's a new area. Wedding stone, well worn, covered in rust. White curtains have been drawn shut. No looking in. Blub blub blub. What if a bully bullies a bully and the bully getting bullied bullies back, so who is bullying who? You see dust-covered linens, dried tulips on the bed. Well, it doesn't really matter, Alien, because when it comes to bullying, usually it's in reference to, like, school. And most public schools have no tolerance policy, so... skill issue. Pants! The Intersolary's trousers. That's a +1 to the Kingdom of Conscience. Let's wrap those bad boys on and hit the purple.
These are some wonderfully regular pants. Not too tight, not too loose, moderate in every sense. You'll blend right in at some pleasant dinner party.
I like regular, normal things.
I know you do. These inter-Isolari pants are like wearing a perfect
compromise
in your nether regions. No one will call the moral intern on you like this. That's for sure.
That's for sure.
You're a little more moralist now, buddy. A little more normal, even if you didn't want to be.
Very true. You're a little more normal, even if you didn't want to be. That's a +1 to the Kingdom of Conscience. They're not gonna hit me with the thought just yet, are they? No. I'm not sure. We only get 2 thoughts left, and I'm not sure what I want to spend them on. That's intersolary trousers. My pants. Oh, I don't really need to wear these ones, though. Electrochemistry and reaction speed? Oh, that gives me a god ass, dude. Gives me a shapely form. So we can wear the intersolary jeans. Cinder blocks charred, a makeshift fire pit with magazines for lighting.
You sit on the wind-worn wooden planks of the bench. Your feet ache.
Oh, that's how you. That's okay. So you can go there to spend some time. Gotcha. You drinking that? The bushes are too thick and thorny to pass through. Hello, Leanne. Welcome back. Can you goon to me? Construction material, whoever planned to build this house left in a hurry. That's 65 cents. Alright, lots to do here. Lots to do. Whoa, what's up?
A drop in temperature, an easy flow there. An empty street. Before you, a thoroughfare unjammed with lorries. No more drivers smoking on hitch steps. Just silence.
What does the smoke smell like?
Chemically sweetened. Across the road, a forgotten bus stop. Corrosion has opened a hole in its roof. An elm tree watches over the building. Its branches are dripping with rain and snow. The road is smooth and motley, craters filled with a black asphalt. The asphalt, first laid, is grey already. A row of tenements are under construction in the distance.
Who are these people who live across the road?
A tub warm with water, white with soap. A man bathes while radio waves transmit the lottery numbers.
Oh.
4, 18, 21, 4, 1. A modern washing machine rattles a drawer full of silverware. His boyfriend is on his way home. He brings tins of meat and vegetables with him. Their pockets are heavier with money, but only slightly.
What about the bus stop?
Number 312D. Young girls used to come here, huddled up, hoping for more warmth than their thin coats give them. The bus took them to school. It has not run for 8 years. There were not enough girls to sustain its cost.
What about the road?
Craters pocked the surface. Children played in them until heavy trucks full of black pitch rolled in. The landowners have filled the craters with money. It is a vital artery of the flow of trade.
Jesus, that's enough now.
The wind moves the aerosol. A detective stands behind the boom barrier. A breeze moves a curl of his hair.
Indeed. There's no getting out, man. That's the way out. That's civilization over there. Here, there ain't nothing. Oh, what's up, lads?
You stop mid-step and put your hand on a garish necktie.
Uh-oh.
That bottle, Bratan! Just look at that bottle!
What bottle? Where?
In this drunk's hand, on the pipe there. Glowing blue, a mysterious, otherworldly blue, filled to the brim with holy mysteries.
Okay, cool. What do I do next?
Oh, I think this is about so much more than cool. Please go talk to him. See what it's about. I'm drawn to it.
Okay. Let's find out what these nerds are doing. That's 72 cents, buddy.
Hey, tequila!
Oh! A 30-something man clad in a two-piece Lycra TM tracksuit puts down his Pilsner and extends his hand in greeting. Idiot Doom Spiral.
Good to see you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you?
Shake his hand.
So what's happening?
Wait, tequila?
Yeah, Tequila Sunset. How are the, high-concept, reality-based adventures proceeding?
It's going okay. It's going okay, Doom Spiral.
Good. These people know your true name. Looks like it has preceded you, Mr. Sunset. More on that later.
Very good.
I like this guy. You should too. He respects you by calling you your true name.
I've re-entered reality to conquer it, to bend it to my will. I am the law.
That's the spirit. I used to shape reality into my image, a long time ago. Those days are over now.
He looks at his shit-stained Lycra TM jacket with a grim expression.
Sadly, things aren't going that well in Idiot Doom Spiral land. Haven't found those keys yet, haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies.
He takes a sip from his beer.
This guy's your buddy. You feel it immediately. You belong to an organization, a fraternity of drunks.
What do you guys do around here?
We are saving the world.
He looks at his comrades.
Please don't go. Don't go.
Begs the man in the pipe. Don't call Abigail.
Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol. That's what we're doing. I tried to save the world once, a long time ago, with enterprise, creativity, and willpower. But that didn't
work out.
So now, it's a pirate's life for me.
Tequila Sunset, that's my nom de guerre?
It definitely is.
Do you know me?
Oh, do I? Of course. Don't you remember?
Not at all.
Aha. Do you want to know how Tequila Sunset came to be?
Absolutely.
Tequila Sunset. Something ominous there.
Go ahead.
Let me take a sip to moisten up
Take
my
a sip. Let me take another sip of alcohol.
Tequila Sunset rolled into Martinez last Friday. And by Tequila Sunset, I mean
you.
The man, the myth.
Was I alone?
Hey, let's not jump ahead of ourselves. This is your story. Stop interrupting.
He takes another sip, but then he continues.
You got here on Friday to solve a case, hoping to be the early bird who gets the worm. And by the worm, I mean the buzz. Because as far as I know, all you did was get piss drunk.
Very true.
Word on the street is you went around the local hostel telling people that you're a police officer. And that it would be really fucked up if you shot yourself in the head right in front of them. That's pretty high concept.
That's pretty high concept, if you ask me. What, like you've never threatened to paint the wall with your brains in front of some strangers? Very true. Please continue.
It was a late Saturday night when we, the Union of Moribund Alcoholics, were getting our drink on. Nothing remarkable about this, we get our drink on 24/7. Makes everything warm and glowy. I trust
you know the feeling. This man is so charming for such a loser.
Oh, yes you do, Bratushka! The only thing better than that is putting the pedal to the metal after you kiss the tie. And off we go!
One moment we hear the sound of a motor carriage revving up somewhere on the plaza, followed by a series of dings and bangs. Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of anybody owning a pair of ears. That's just the reality we're in.
Naturally.
Anyway, there was a brief silence. A gasp of silence, if you will. Followed by a real commotion. We heard the carriage careening towards the coast at top speed.
Boom!
Sounded like someone jumped the canal. We grabbed our brewskis and rushed to the jetty. Never underestimate the speed of an alcoholic.
Never, ever underestimate the speed of an alcoholic.
What we saw was a sight to behold. A beat-up police carriage containing you. Right there on the beach. You revved the engine and screamed at the top of your lungs. The time hath come! So, naturally, being the curious cat I am, I asked what time hath come. To which you replied, "The time hath come for tequila sunset, the end of all things."
Every word I said was true. Tequila Sunset will break the looms of reality.
Yeah, looms. Why not? Then you jammed the pedal and plowed right off the jetty and through the ice. We ran towards the ice whilst you crawled your way out, miraculously unhurt, covered in seaweed and shit. Like some kind of sea monster.
Like some kind of sea monster.
When we finally got there, you were sitting on the beach crying. You said that your badge and uniform were in the car. It was too late to get in there, though. The carriage had sunk too deep. Recognizing a brother in need, we offered our condolences and invited you to party with us, which you naturally agreed to.
Nice.
We asked about the whole Tequila Sunset thing, and you told us it was your name now and insisted that we all call you that from then on.
Wait, so is Tequila Sunset an event or a name?
I'm not sure. I think you were the event. Tequila Sunset. You know, as opposed to a tequila sunrise.
Which is
long gone.
Which is long gone. For sure, dude.
No, that's just what your mother called you. Your real name is Tequila Sunset. Just embrace it, brother.
He's right. How long did we party for?
Hours. It was an all-night drink-a-thon. Then, at some point, I think it was Sunday morning, you got belligerent and wanted to talk about Revacholian women.
Oh, no.
How they're
my morale,
beautiful
dude.
and also whores, and so on. How one of them fucked you real bad. After a short while, you crossed the event horizon, looked sullen, got up, and left without saying anything.
Now that's a story.
It was the greatest thing this fishing village has seen since Rosemary tried to use a crab to open his beer.
Oi, that was a classic too.
Did I tell you anything specific about this person that fucked me?
You were pretty vague about it, but you kept saying you got fucked real hard, and that we've all been fucked too.
True.
Please, don't open that door.
That hurt.
No one's fucked me. I do the fucking around here.
Abigail.
Abigail.
It seemed pretty painful, to be honest with you. If I had to guess, I'd say you're still working through some shit.
He's right. That one hurt me right in the stomach, dude. Jesus. Did I mention losing anything?
Beside your gun and your badge? You said something about your hope or heart or something. To be honest, the details are a little hazy. In retrospect, I guess you lost your motor carriage too? That's a big one.
Oh, that's a big one. Did I say anything about my colleagues?
You told us that they were a bunch of fucking
Say
losers
7
whose
deranged
main interest
superstar
was
lines.
cramping your style.
I'm a hyperstellar law official. Hello, Muichiro's wife. What's up? Why was that a superstar one? They're a bunch of fucking losers whose main interest was cramping my
It's
style.
more like you were cramping theirs.
Very true.
No specifics, though. It was more about you that night. You were the star of the show.
Did I say anything about the case?
Yeah, you said it was no biggie and that you'd solve it in no time. And that you didn't need anyone to do it. You're doing it solo now.
Do we talk about politics?
Yeah, you kept talking about how the coal mine owners were fucking us all over, just like that woman fucked you. I didn't agree with you, by the way.
By the way.
The spectral hand of the market makes sure everyone gets exactly what they deserve.
He takes a long sip of beer. And here he is, in a fucking ditch. Did you read on what kind of cop I was?
You kept calling yourself a goddamn superstar who'd cleared 501 cases.
As you've already determined,
The actual number
is just over 200. But what's a little embellishment between friends?
Very true.
No thanks to the squares at the precinct, as you put it.
I don't need to hear anymore.
It's a hard thing for a man to confront his past. That's why I avoid mine at all costs.
You seem like you're characterized by your storytelling ability. Want to tell me another one sometime?
Whoop-de-doo. So now I'm a fucking storyteller. Right, why not? Better than a beach bum.
Alright, well, tell me how you became the idiot doom spiral then.
It depends, really. Are you willing to help me out?
Maybe. What do you need?
Booze.
No.
Did you already forget our party? The thing I relayed to you earlier. So, have you got anything for good old idiot doom spiral? A bottle for a story. Seems fair to me.
I ain't got any on me right now, bud.
Then I will see you again once you've procured some. Par exemple, my good friend Rosemary here sells all kinds of stuff.
Okay, well, a bottle of booze down at the fucking Quickie Mart is going for like $8, I think.
All kinds, sir.
You too.
So, we'll see. What you selling, Doc?
Tequila Sunset.
Tequila Sunset.
Good to see you, friend. Do I have deals set up for you, buddy boy?
He spreads his arms as if wanting to embrace you. Good to see you too, friend.
So what do you want? I got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits I can let go for 300 real. I also have speed. And by speed, I mean amphetamine.
And by speed, I mean amphetamine.
See? There it is, Bratushka! The spirit! Let's buy the spirit! 300 real is a lot, but this has to be done!
It's not gonna happen.
It's our end game!
This is just another stupid drunk idea I'm having that I'm attributing to my necktie. Mystery and truth, and I need to buy that spirit. No.
Bratan, you don't understand! It's not just another drink! This is what our relationship has been building towards all these years! This is the climax, the mystery, the virginal sigh! You have to buy it from him! Get it off him! Kill him if you have to! Our ultimate fate depends on it! And the fate of many worlds!
Well, I'll buy the Pilsner, because it's only $1.50.
Bottoms up, Captain.
Thanks. Amphetamine?
Aye, by amphetamine I mean speed.
Oh, got it. I thought by speed you meant amphetamine.
Aye, that's what I said.
Okay, just making
good,
sure.
My man. Now what can I offer you?
Quite the business venture you've got set up here.
Oh. The system's been good to old Rosemary here, and I'm milking her like a bitch goat in the backyard.
Jesus. What game is this? This is Disco Elysium, Muichiro. What do you mean?
You see, friend, man makes his own luck. And I made mine
real good.
Got my hands on 3 bottles of liquor exquise.
Whoa.
Sold 2 to the fellows around here, and immediately invested the profit.
No shot.
Bought cigarettes, bought beer, even bought a bit of speed. And look at me now. I got everyone on my hook.
He spread his arms and smiles a crooked, toothless smile. Impressive entrepreneurship. Point to his vice stand. I approve. Got a permit for this little shit show? Looks like you're on your own hook too. Impressive entrepreneurship.
Mm-hmm. Hook 'em and cook 'em, huh? You want to buy something? Let's keep it moving.
Why does that bottle of spirits cost 300 real?
See, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every real, if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture.
Let him speak.
You know, it's funny, actually.
He bursts out laughing, then takes 3 gulps of his Pilsner and stares at you intently. What is?
What?
What do you mean, what? What did you just think was funny earlier?
This guy.
He says and shakes his index finger at you. He has no idea what he just said.
Conversation might bring a discount, no?
Where'd you get that bottle of spirits from?
Oh, this is medicinal spirits. The good stuff. Got it from the doctor's office.
He ain't shitting you! Medicinal spirits are a blast, Bratan! The flaming truth of this joke of a world!
I got one of those scientific ampoules a few months ago. Torpedo, they call it.
Oh, fuck.
It's supposed to keep a man from taking a drink.
He spits a nasty yellow clot in the ground before you.
Didn't stop me for shit, that's for sure. 5 lemons with half a pack of butter and you're good to go.
That's a good tip. I should remember it.
It really isn't. In a week, the goddamn kidneys started giving me all kinds of hell.
Oh.
Finally, the missus took me to a private doctor's office. Not a charity, the real thing. Those arseholes charged me 4 real to remove the damn thing. But I came out on top after all.
Have they no shame taking money for a service they provide? Assholes.
But the idiots left me alone in there. Now, I used to teach high school biology. I know what doctors use to preserve dead thingies.
He gets an excited gleam in his eyes.
Like 3 cans of this blue medicinal stuff from the back
No,
room.
he fucking stole
Snake hat, and
Barbasol?
voila.
Fucking no!
What's left is this beautiful blue stuff. 98.7% almost pure alcohol.
No, dude, it's fucking formaldehyde.
2 I already sold to these fine gentlemen here. But this last one is yours for 3 real, if you want it.
Can I smell it first?
Yeah, be careful. It's extremely flammable. One spark and the entire city of Revachol is wiped off the map.
Feels like someone set a mustard field ablaze right inside your nose. Then
No.
drenched it in tear gas.
That's
Your
gonna kill
nose
me.
is a singular source of pain. But at the same time, you don't remember the last time you felt so alive.
Did I not tell you, Bratan? This is it! This is our party drink! This is what we're having, baby!
If I fucking
Please
drink-
get it for me!
If I fucking drink this, I'm going to fucking die. There's no shot, dude.
So, what's the deal, friend? Want the spirits or not?
Hello, Yumi, what's up? Yeah.
3 real and it's yours, friend. The
Hey.
deal of a lifetime. Just make sure to enjoy that one, friend.
Bratan, I am so proud! Now, whatever you do, don't drink it! This deserves so much more than just regular
No.
oral consumption!
No, we're gonna stick it up our ass. No, dude.
Just wait for my sign. Keep it with you. Keep it warm. Keep it safe. Soon we will enter the other world.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Soon. The time will come soon. Have patience, brave one.
Indeed.
In the civilized world, it's a custom to tip the shopkeep, friend. But come back anyway.
He waves you off. I guess we're not sticking it up our ass. I think we're saving it for the pail. I think if we drink that in the pail, we're going to fucking die. There's no shot. The liquid has an unearthly blue tint, the kind that might or might not, but definitely does glow in the dark. This is 98.7 pure alcohol. Keep it away from open flames. And the potent Pilsner, which we will hand over to this gentleman so we can hear his story.
Tequila.
I buy you some booze.
Somerset.
Will you tell me your name now?
Of course. Drink first, story later.
I don't have it on me right now.
Then I will see you again once you've procured some. Par exemple, my good
Hello,
friend
Yumi, what's up?
Rosemary here sells all kinds of stuff.
All kinds, sir. Beer and...
Of course.
There you go.
Not much, but it will do.
He grabs the bottle from your hand and uncorks it immediately.
Hey, Spiral Boy, you gonna share that?
One of the other bums interjects. 98, that's alcohol and bleach, yeah.
Don't call Abigail.
Shut up, guys. I'm telling a story here. Something happened to you. Something happened to me, too. My actual name is George. But around
Clearly.
here, you already know. I was once a reasonably high net worth
individual.
Founder / junior partner at a high concept creative services agency. When my story begins, I had just landed a major contract with an insurance firm.
Go on.
I used the profits from my agency to finance what I called a cultural incubator. Abstract value generation, value per person, high concept stuff.
Sounds super high value.
I developed the paradigm, worked within the paradigm, but the burden of leadership weighed heavily on me. So I went jogging every so often to keep myself sane.
How many people did you have working for you?
22 full-time employees, an all-star team, a potentially historical set of individuals. Worrying about them often kept me up well into the morning hours.
Did the jogging help?
It did. With my trusty Sansarique tracksuit, I felt like I could conquer the world. But now dreams are worn thin, much like my tracksuit.
He says thoughtfully, brushing dust off his shit-stained pants. What happened?
One day I left on my evening run. as you may know, it's impossible to clear your head when you're distracted by the sound of keys jangling in your pockets.
He shakes the bottle and makes a ringing sound.
So I removed the key ring and put the keys for the front gate and the apartment into different pockets to stop the jangling, you see? At least, that was the plan. I was halfway done with my usual lap when it started to rain. The reality situation became very wet, very quickly.
How wet are we talking?
Wet, okay? It was raining really hard.
There's a trace of derision in his voice.
I made my way back
He did
home
not
and
like that
discovered
question.
that I didn't
Wet.
have the key to the front gate. I'd mixed it up with the key to the letterbox, which was useless. Naturally, the situation required me to climb over the gate, which I did. There was no climbing down because I slipped and landed on my ass.
Fucking ouch.
Ouch indeed. Reality was looking rather grim just then. Me lying on my ass in a mud pit in the middle of a heavy shower. But when life knocked me down, I always got up.
Hello, Cherry. How's it going? It's going pretty good.
So I made my way across the yard. Standing in front of my apartment door, fumbling with my pockets, I realized that I'd also forgotten my apartment key.
Okay, so what happened next?
I rang my neighbor's buzzers. It was late, and most of them didn't even answer. Those who did assumed I was trying to sell them something and hung up before I could even explain the situation. People are naturally wary of ad men, you see. One moment someone chats you up, 5 minutes later you've bought a box of edible lingerie and a strap-on. I don't begrudge them, especially since I was known to be...
one of the best.
One of the best.
He pauses meaningfully.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Indeed.
Just then, I experienced a moment of clarity. I still had the key to my office. I could wait out the storm there. But when I reached my office, I remembered that I'd asked one of my producers to change the locks that day. And since I hired only the best, he'd already done it, and I couldn't get in. Anyway, long story short, life spiraled out of control. I haven't gotten into my apartment for years, and my girlfriend left me because she didn't want to date a homeless man.
Aww.
The company, well, you see where I'm going with this.
Didn't want to date a homeless man.
So, now you've heard my tragic tale. What do you think? Like nothing you've ever heard, huh?
He takes a long swig of his drink. I've only been a hobo cop for a few days now, but it doesn't seem so bad.
The hobo lifestyle definitely has some perks. Not having to pay rent, first and foremost. Not being responsible for 20 other people is nice, too.
Just a tragic tale. Not at fucking all, dude.
But that charm wears off pretty quickly. Before you know it, you're wearing a shit-stained tracksuit and spending your days picking tear.
Have you got any more stories?
I do. But as you can see, my fuel tank is running quite low. If you catch my drift, then I can't keep on telling the stories.
Why do you keep losing all your stuff?
Good fucking question, Tequila. If I knew the answer, you think I'd be hanging out on a beach in this formerly premium but now extremely dirty two-piece Lycra tracksuit?
Lycra TM
I used
tracksuit.
to
Good
own
sir.
my reality situation. My business buddies and I had our own creative services agency. I had a nice apartment, an even nicer piece of ass. But somehow it all got away from me.
It all got away from me.
Now I can't hang on to anything. Just last week I stole this nice new jacket, but then I lost it too. The only things I haven't lost are these two drunks.
You of all people should empathize with this. Perhaps this lost jacket is something you could help with?
What's the name of your agency?
My agency.
The fucking Boom Boom Room.
The Boom Boom Room. Our concept was combining high art with the lowest forms of marketing. The color red, breasts, and oil painting.
Okay.
I convinced my partners to reinvest some of our profits in an even more high-concept, cultural incubator called
Called Thin Air, dude.
The artists were happy, the clients were happy.
Thin Air.
I was financing a group of poets in East Revachol who were developing a new universal poetic language. But then it all went to shit.
He looks towards the bay. Mixing high and low, commodifying culture. That's extremely my shit.
I know. It was fucking awesome. Too bad I went on a jog, unleashing a cascade of doom that washed it all away.
What's up with the tracksuit, brother?
What? You've never seen 100% Lycra before?
Lycra TM.
Go on. Feel that primo material.
Touch it.
Pretty nice, huh? This might be one of the last of its kind. Should probably be in a museum, honestly.
He takes another sip.
Good God. It's nearly impossible to describe how dirty this texture is.
Ugh.
It's like rubbing two jellyfish skins together. You feel about 15% less human for having touched it. And then there's the smell. But you don't even want to think about that.
Wow, you're lucky. He never lets me feel it.
That's because your paws are fucking filthy, Rosie. We're right next to the bay. You could wash them anytime.
What about the other drunks?
My fellow members of the Union of Moribund Alcoholics? They're exactly what they look like.
Hey, tequila! You want to buy some speed?
Shut the fuck up, Rosemary. He's a cop, remember?
I thought he was a cool cop.
I thought he was a cool cop. Touch it, yeah.
Don't call Abigail.
Don't call Abigail.
And this is Abs. So yeah, that's basically us. We drink together.
What's this about a lost jacket?
Tequila, it's a verifiable tragedy. It was practically brand new. Sure, it didn't really go with my Lycra threads, but it did itch a lot less. Say, you're a detective, right? Maybe you can help old Doom Spiral out. Solve the case of the missing jacket. What do you say, Tequila?
Okay. Where'd you lose it?
If I knew where I lost it, don't you think I'd have
Fuck, dude, come on.
I mean, maybe I was up by the boardwalk, or walking along the beach, or checking out the abandoned fish market.
That's a lot of places.
Somewhere north of here, that's for sure. You could ask around, see if anyone's seen it.
All right, well.
I'm all ears, Tequila.
Be seeing ya. Maybe I'll come back with another beer. Maybe not. Who knows? Grumbles, don't call me Abigail. Grumbles, an unshaven man with a ruddy nose. He narrows his eyes at you as if in recognition, then turns his head away.
Don't you call her? Yeah! Don't call Abigail!
Who's Abigail?
Uh-huh. Abigail. Don't you fucking call Abigail.
I'm not gonna do it.
Abigail is his wife or girlfriend. Chances are she's gone. Calling her wouldn't make it any better or worse.
Who are you? What's your name?
Don't call Abigail!
Where am I? What is this place?
The man hiccups, then mumbles something unintelligible.
Just realized you're a spacesuit royal. Aw. I'm in a spacesuit. Tell me about your friends.
Don't you fucking call her! Hear me! Abigail?
Why shouldn't I call Abigail?
He snorts and beckons you to lean in closer.
Lean in.
Don't call Abigail. Don't call Abigail.
He then waves his hand as if shooing you away. Hey, I'm on an important official investigation. I demand you answer my question.
The drunk man starts coughing, a really disgusting, hacking cough.
Ugh.
Don't call.
Slowly, his head nods off to the side and he passes out, tongue dangling from his mouth. Well, that's that. Okay. I gotta get more fix, dude. I gotta get more hydrangea. Glass tear? Good thing we're picking up the cash, too. What's this one? Oh, how about a crowbar? Oh yeah. Pills. Thank you for the pills. That'll go a long way. Alright, we're gonna want to talk to that old woman last. We need her signature. Let's see. The street sign is illegible below the graffito. We also need to talk to these kids, too. Because they're pretty important. Flower trough where nothing really grows. Maybe in the spring. Hard to see details. The colors of wall, warm and welcoming. Cozy, though. Ooh, there's a kid. What's up, kiddo? Industrial coal pellets burn with an orange glow. Ruffed grouse taxidermy. $13.
Hello, mister.
A young girl, barely 4 or 5 years old, sits on the sofa. She's looking at you with frank curiosity.
She clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally, she twirls it around.
Where are your parents?
My mom's outside. And I didn't really know about my dad.
I don't think he doesn't want us to call Abigail. Yeah, so it would seem. It would seem that that would be the unfortunate case. Can you customize your character, Yumi? In a way. In a way, your character changes as you play the game. You can get the portraits to change. You can change your body up a little. But I mean, if you're talking about like a character customizer in like the traditional like RPG way, then no, there's no character customization menu. My mom's outside. I don't really know about my dad. What is this?
It's a grouse.
She yelps, smiling broadly.
You might be able to get on Garth's good side if you replace the broken scooter you almost certainly broke.
Yeah, but what's it for?
I don't know.
Can I have it? I know someone who really likes stuffed birds.
Sure. I mean, you already took it. I don't like it anyway. It looks angry.
What's that thing you're holding?
It's Lammy. He's my friend. Sort of. Like...
She holds the fuzzy beast up to demonstrate.
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days. One of the eye buttons is missing, and the fur is tattered in several parts.
Lammy looks like he's falling apart.
Yes. Lammy has lived a long life. Lammy was a
revisionist. She stumbles on a word. A revolutionary.
Yes! Lammy was a revolutionary.
Very good. Thank you, little Lily.
Bye!
The girl's large, curious eyes remain fixed on you. Lammy was indeed a revolutionary. How goes it? Why, Jerry? Let's talk to these two dorks. I got a big-ass bird. $13. The dead body of a grouse stuffed with some unknown material from a distance. It might just pass off as the real thing. The bird itself looks extremely ruffled and slightly grumpy. Alright, kids, what are you up to? What the hell are you doing down there?
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone. He can't be more than 5 years old.
True.
The other one looks indistinguishable from him. He watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth.
Hey, where's your mom?
The kids don't reply, absorbed in their little game.
Is Lily your sister?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
That's it? You're being laconic about it.
It doesn't look like he knows what that means.
You guys look identical.
The stone-kicking one becomes frantic all of a sudden, as if that's something to be scared of. The obvious fact that you just stated.
He looks just like me.
Yeah, I said that.
The boy doesn't answer. His brother throws another rock. Both of their hair is covered in some kind of dirt.
All right, kiddos. Good talk. All right, kids. Great, good fucking talk, I guess. Nice job. That's 50 cents. You can't see into the house from this angle. It's locked tight. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, is it now? That's no is it now? That's no match for the... Okay, hang on. Oh, yeah? Is it? It's locked tight, you say. Okay, that bitch is locked tight. That thing is locked up. Alright, not getting in there. If I guess not. Hello, Grandmama! May I get your signature? Hello, Jonksler. Rescue police, welcome, welcome. The woman next to the bucket of clothes hums an odd melody. Her eyes are closed.
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer. I have cataracts.
Lean forward.
Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here. And we don't want any trouble either.
We're cops. We're hellraisers. Click, click, bang, bang. I'm not fucking saying that. No. I'm a cop. I don't cause trouble. I take care of trouble.
Oh, of course.
Of course.
Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also came to take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen.
Whoa, hang on. I've come here before?
No, not you personally.
Oh, right.
I meant the
RCM.
RCM. Some of the men got into a fight. One of them killed another. Locked himself in that woodshed over there.
She points to the building behind her.
He was brooding, needed some help opening the door. You got it open for him and took him to think about what he'd done in a more secluded place. Somewhere more quiet.
What kind of ill omen are we talking about?
Oh, the usual. Dark tidings. Black hound.
Damn.
That's you, all right. A black hound licking your own heels.
Oh, I'm an ill omen, all right.
You're still welcome here as
Aw,
long as
she's so
Melly goes
nice.
on chasing you. And maybe even then, because that's the kind of fishing village we've built.
Indeed.
I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage, and not a lot of houses, or a lot of people. My kids are long gone, searching for treasure. So are others.
Searching for treasure.
Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us?
Where could someone stay around here?
Stay? Most people here are trying to leave.
Indeed.
That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack.
How much is it?
I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM.
Wait, hold on. You're just giving it to me?
No one is using it, and God knows it's not much anyway. You
She
can
tilts her
stay
head.
there.
Oh, okay, I'll take it.
Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the place.
A key appears from under her apron. She hands it to you. Nice! We got a place to live. What's in this fishing village?
Just us. It's barely a village anymore. We almost don't exist.
What do you mean?
This is pretty much a non-place. A gap. A blank spot on the map. Just a cluster of nameless shacks on a nameless street.
There's gotta be something here. Tell me.
Over there, you can find more of the same.
Shacks and trees.
Growing wild. That's the pox.
The pox? What is that? She's got the disease? That's a babushka. That is very true. Love the grandma voice. It's very good.
An old military hospital and its surroundings. Or it used to be, during the time of the suzerain.
The suzerain?
After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell-shock veterans and folks looking for some quiet in the old
Sanitarium gardens.
Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets and makeshift cinderblock houses. Shacks as far as the eye can see.
What happened to the hospital?
The goodwill ran out.
Yeah.
The staff left and the place was shut down. It's long gone by now.
Long gone. Damn. Well, who else lives in this village then?
Well, there's Lillian and her kids. A few new folks live in the house to the east, but they're away right now. And then there's the drunks. Not a pretty sight, but there's little we can do about it. Home is home, even for them.
So only like 6 people live in this fishing village. Oh yeah, I met a couple of drunks here.
I'm sure you did. Nature keeps them in rotation. A new face pops up every now and then, and an old one disappears and is forgotten.
This is who we are.
Relax. You're not a new face. She doesn't
mean you.
You're an outsider. And a cop, remember?
Is there a way to make a little money around here?
Here? For you?
For you?
No, officer. The only money we have here is some coins the drunks tried hiding from their women and then forgot about.
Oh, fuck, where's that? I'd like to know where that is. Alright, there's another topic I'd like to address.
She nods, rinsing another piece of cloth.
What's further up the coast?
Not much. There's the abandoned church, the DeLorean Church of Humanity. It's been there since before my time, even.
Yeah. Why is it abandoned?
Some things just don't fly, officer. Look around. Who'd go to church here? They built it 300 years ago. Must have been nicer then.
Doubtful. Anyone know a good banana bread recipe? You're on a mission, Giancarlo. Not in particular. I know there's quite a few, though. Oh, I'm told the banana bread recipe from the game... Let me see, hang on. Unless you're making a joke that I don't know about. I think it's Arcanum? Yeah, I think the banana bread recipe from Arcanum, I'm told, is very good.
The Ecclesiastes have tried to get things going there. But things just keep happening. Crime.
Accidents. Other things.
The place never stays open. It's a pity. It used to be such a nice church.
She's not telling you all she knows. Keep her talking.
I get the feeling you're leaving stuff out. What else is going on?
Well, there's that music. Music from across the sea. It started a few days ago, and now it's blasting, even through the night. And now, suspicious-looking people are sneaking around the church.
Oh.
I don't like that.
Well, the suspicious-looking people might be a little... Well,
Perhaps
we'll
the
see.
mysterious music is somehow connected to the case. A Rusalka, or a half-demonic Apsara singing.
What else is up the coast?
Before you get to the church, there's some ruins, an apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant. Run-down bunch of houses, empty.
Anything else of note?
Of note? The old fish market up on the boardwalk, but it's closed.
Who'd come to a fish market here?
No one.
That's why it's closed.
It was once a bustling place, back when I was young, and so was everyone else.
Damn. Will I ever do a face reveal? Maybe.
Now, what catch we do
Probably
bring
not.
in goes straight into a lorry for the Delta or somewhere else.
Now what catch we do bring in goes straight into the lorry. Straight into a lorry for the Delta. That's it? There's gotta be more along the coast.
What? You're one of those real estate people with big plans? If you want a development opportunity, you can check out the abandoned building over at Land's End.
Land's End.
Used to be a supply depot, we think, sending goods and ammo across the bay.
Jam
It's jam
shut.
shut though. We tried to get in, see if there was anything to sell or scavenge, but it's impossible.
You mean the air turret
And
bay.
now you know everything there is to know about this coast.
She drops a bar of soap into the bucket with a splash. Well, who are you?
Me? No one. Just an old washerwoman. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you're asking. And my married name is Sadie. Now it's your turn, Mr...
Tequila Sunset.
Why would I do that?
Oh!
That's a fool's name.
No!
Are you a fool? Don't ridicule yourself before an old woman, officer.
It's undignified. Do you know anything about a lost jacket?
What do you want with a lost jacket?
There's honor in retrieving lost things. It's not for me. I'm on a philosophical journey to fetch it for someone.
Like a smart dog, yes?
Yes.
Like a dog, yes.
Loyal and dependable.
And dependable. More like a slave to any master who tosses a bone your way.
You got my ass.
Are you getting a reward for it at least?
No.
What? You're fetching someone's missing laundry free of charge? Do you not have anything better to do?
I just forgot to ask for a reward.
None of my business, either way. How you spend your hours is up to you. Anyhow, You might ask Lillian if she's seen anything lately. That girl's got a way of attracting lost and broken things.
Yeah. I was asked to get your signature.
Eh? What's this about? Come now, I can't read all this scribble. Tell me what it says.
Everett wants to turn part of the village into a little youth center. It's just a real estate deal, nothing ominous.
A deal with who? It's the Border Union, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the... actually, never mind. Yeah, it's the Union.
Thought so. So what do the Clare brothers want this time?
They want to turn part of the village into a little youth center.
Huh. I might be half blind, but it looks like part of the village is gonna
It's gonna be a street.
The best part. The part we need to get out of our houses. Have you asked Lillian about this? I won't even consider signing till I know she's on board.
She hands the envelope back. I'll go ask her then.
Yes. You do that. Can't let fat Mr. Clare down now, can you?
Can you? This is gonna kill me. Why is it a red check? It's always a red check, dude. Yes, I'm trying to turn your dumb little fishing village into a awful youth center, whatever.
Tremble. The time is now. Ta'ola.
Ta'ola? What is?
Time for the show. For Ta'ola. The hallowed time of fear and disintegration. A countdown has begun. All will collapse on itself. The world will disappear into a single grain of blackness. All sound will be muted. All life will scream.
Ta'ola? What is that?
Ulogu.
Oh, God.
Xino Zausin.
Why is Half-Light doing it?
Echondes Fronisin.
Wait, when did this countdown begin?
Monday morning. The moment you arrived in this reality are the first crack in the sheer face of God. From you it will spread.
This is because of the insane world ending I've been saying, isn't it?
Yes, you spoke the words of the Palindropos and the houses of Pericarnassus. Items, people, even words will tumble. All will lose its meaning in the coming years. That is why you marked yourself.
I do, and I think the world might end soon.
The face of the woman fractures. There will be herd killing.
We all become vapor. Oh, I would like to do Apocalypse Cop. That is very funny. Let me think. Remote Viewers Division could be good as well. Oh, I don't think we're gonna be able to do communist on this run at all, so I think we'll just try and avoid the communist thing then. Well, let's hold on to Cop of the Apocalypse. It is the top of the hour, actually, at 8 o'clock. I'm going to take a quick break, and I will be right back. I have to go piss. I have to go piss. Pee-pee piss. I keep looking at my OBS, and it says 2 hours and 30 minutes into the stream, but it's 8 o'clock. I forgot that we did a 30-minute stream when my OBS broke. All right, BRB. Sorry. All right. What the heck was all that? Heck was all that funny little sounds? Why is it Ultra Note or is he a United? I don't get any of that. What the heck does that even mean? Alright. We gotta get Lillian's signature, but first let's go into the building.
The door has seen better days. The layer of paint has started to peel off due to the salt and wind from the sea. Even the lock looks slightly rusted.
Unlock the shack door with the key.
The key turns with a satisfying click. You can enter the shack now.
Ooh. Now we don't have to blow money on... Yes! Now we don't have to blow money on the fucking apartment. Korayev jacket. Just gives me straight logic. Logic. This swanky checkered jacket flatters your form in a way that makes you feel the fun kind of serious. It's a really nice roomy pockets, too. Let's equip it and see if there's a pole. There is not a pole. Because some of the items have a pole on them. Alright, let's take a look.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it.
Adorned with the expression. You see the waves, the sea, a church. The floorboards creak under your steps. But I don't have enough perception to see. The intricate heat engine hums quietly, giving out pleasant warmth. Old science fiction magazines, books about bird watching, an almanac from 39.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin.
Is shaving the right
the
call?
The water reflects back a vague image of your face. Nose bulbous
Thank you, Majima.
and red, hair unkempt, wrinkles lining the eyes and forehead. The stash is gigantic.
Time to shave. Get these mutton chops off.
Your hand trembles as you scratch your cheek. Oh no, that's not how a grown man shaves.
Leave it for now.
Thank God. I would have
cut your throat. Yeah. Oh, yikes. Alright, there's the bed. We'll come back to the bed later. That's where we'll sleep. Good stuff, dude. Glad we got a free bed. Inside you hear the cozy sound of some kind of heater sputtering. Nice. Allez-vous? Allez-vous? And au revoir. And as such. You mind if I look in your bucket and take your tear? What are these things doing with the fish? Thought you guys thought this place forgot this place existed. Francongiana cavalry boots gives me a perception. Indirect modes of taxation. Alright, these boots don't do anything for me. Indirect modes of taxation. That's 70 cents, brother. The ladder leads to a school of fish swimming in kelp. There's a boat floating freely in the water, unmoored. Hello. Liliana.
Hi, officer.
Lillian. Lillian the net picker. Aye, officer. A woman in a raincoat stands on the quay. Considering an overturned boat, a sword and a scabbard hangs from her hip.
Anything I can help you with?
It depends. Where are we?
A fishing village on the seashore. This place doesn't really have a name. It's sometimes called elysium.
Elysium. Bye, Theo. Wait, sorry. My bad. My bad, Majima. Have a good night. You gonna go goon and go to sleep?
The sign on the street leading here is illegible. Has been since they built this place.
The wind rattles her earrings. I've questions. The first is, what's your name?
The name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker. I think I have time for questions. And that was actually the second one.
Oh shit.
Ask her about the cool sword.
Helps break the ice. Helps break the ice. Nice sword. Point at the saber on her hip. Does it come with a story?
Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. It's to intimidate folks, mostly.
It is imposing.
It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. Nothing fancy, just for intimidation.
Why do you need an intimidation tactic? Hello, Not Paul. Welcome back. Pimpkin?
From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
Why don't more women arm themselves if it's so effective?
What makes you think we haven't? The truth is that almost everyone in this life is scared and tired and stupid and too dull
for that.
That goes for men too. But they put on an act for us. Pretend like everything's good and living in shit doesn't bother them. Like anyone falls for that.
True, most people I've met are scared.
No one wants to talk about how frightened they are. But only frightened people are really dangerous. And plenty of them are dangerous.
So where are all the men now?
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
Where's your husband now?
Gone.
Gone where?
To the waves.
The sea took him.
The sea took him. It was a long time ago.
That's bad. What happened? Oh.
He didn't respect the sea. Went out there, drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day the boat was found floating empty. The bloated corpse turned up 2 weeks later.
Jesus.
Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
It's healthy to let go and move on. Gotta keep the wheels spinning.
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on. Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
She glanced at the village where 2 little kids are playing with what looked like rocks.
This is neither a touchy nor a very interesting topic for her.
It's not.
Do it! Hit on the widow! It's the right thing to do!
Do it! She needs to go on a date with another drunk. Badly. Don't know a good spot yet. I'm looking for somebody. Maybe you can help. Idiot Doom Spiral over there needs a jacket. Have you seen it?
Remarkable. That one already lost everything else, and now his jacket too. It's a good thing too that he has an actual police officer looking for it. Good old Doom Spiral. Upper management to the core.
No one plays Johnny Jacket. I find it, I keep it. I don't really know why I do things. Everything just happens to me.
We all feel that way sometimes. Sometimes I wonder if I'm the protagonist, even in my own life story.
Agreed.
A gush of sadness suddenly washes over her.
Anyway, I looked near the fish market north of here on the boardwalk.
Drunks are drawn to markets?
For some reason. Was there something else?
What do you do around here?
Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Right now I'm tarring a little skiff.
Is that enough to make a living?
Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is full of surprises.
This is what is called a conversation. You don't have to be guarded right now.
What have you found? Has the sea brought up... I don't have to be guarded right now. Brought anything particularly interesting?
Wood, pieces of glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other odd sea creatures.
A mine washed ashore once.
Bottles, drugs also. Lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood and glass.
Drugs? An RCM could use a mine. Where is it? I need info on this matron arc. This place looks bad. Why don't you leave?
Go where? The fish are plentiful here and we get enough orders to get by. It's not great, but it's something.
Just somewhere away from all this sadness. I understand what you're saying. It could be worse elsewhere.
Exactly. I don't mean to complain about my sad, pauper life. We do manage all right. We're tough people here.
Your phone was charging. It's a 5% Jonxler. Yeah, my phone almost died yesterday for the first time in like forever because I keep forgetting to charge it for some reason. Can I get your signature, girl?
Are you? This says by signing, I agree to living with construction noise. What exactly is the Union building?
Everett's plan to turn the village into a youth center.
What a nice idea. Wouldn't have thought that...
So will you sign it?
Aye. Why not? Fine. Here you go.
Wait, why did you sign it?
I shouldn't have.
No, it's a youth center. Why shouldn't you?
That's what I asked you. It's a youth center, and I have children. Got to give them something else to do. They're cute and small now, but they're growing up fast. I had my first drink when I was 11 because I was
so bored.
Anyhow, you also need Isabel's signature. If it's a bad idea, she won't sign. You'll find she's a tougher nut to crack than me.
So I take it that's your boat.
Sure is. The Sun, I call her. Coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
Say nothing.
She looks at the boat, dripping with slush, and nods proudly.
Proudly. I'm looking for someone. Maybe you can help.
Let's see. Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for a missing cryptozoologist.
I don't think I know what these are. Care to elaborate?
People who look for animals mainstream scientists deny exist. People who look for animals who are far hard to find.
Aha! Like snowmen.
Snowmen? I haven't heard about those.
2 odd guys have been wandering around here, nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like.
Where'd they go?
Don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were heading. Who else are you looking for besides snowmen?
That's it. I'm not looking for anybody
how
else.
How can I assist you then, officer?
Be seeing ya. Thank you, girl. You the best. That's why they pay you the big bucks. Hold on, this says I have to be okay with living next to construction noise.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I
do
with?
for you? I got Lillian's signature. Wait, can you sign the papers now?
Lillian should let her sword make her decisions. The girl just doesn't have the head for it. Either way, I won't sign.
Wait, you promised.
You need to check your facts, officer. I said no such thing.
So it was a test?
Lillian's not the only one who's too trusting.
You got my ass. She got my ass, dude. What do you have against the Union, then?
I've seen it all before. You think they've got our interests at heart? Rich men are always selling poor men promises they never plan to keep.
She pulls a dark red rag out of the bucket, puts it back. What a thing to say.
Then the poor get pushed out of their homes, and the rich get a little richer. That's the way it goes. So, no, I don't trust the fat man, and neither should you.
She speaks with the authority of a leader. Hers is the final word around here.
Alright, well, let's try and convince her to sign.
Ooh,
eat shit, old bat.
Better go for shameless
emotional manipulation.
What's the grandmother's deepest
vulnerability?
Does this feel like a good thing, though?
What's gonna happen to Lillian's kids, the twins and little Lily?
What do you mean? What's going to happen? We are gonna grow up, of course. I raised my own kids in this village, and they are doing fine for themselves.
They didn't end up like the moribund alcoholics?
No, they are good kids. I brought them up the right way.
There's a note of defiance in her voice. Are they here now?
No, they moved to Faubourg for work.
And what do you think Lillian's kids are gonna do when they grow up?
Well, I imagine they'll grow up and leave too.
You've got her. Now just reel her in.
And then what?
Then...
The old woman exhales. She stares to the ground, unable to finish the thought.
Wait. Let her come to it herself.
Say nothing.
I don't believe the Fat Man's Youth Center is going to change anything. But what other choice do we have?
That's true.
It's not like the coalition government is coming to save us.
Coalition government is surely not going to come and save you.
I won't be around much longer anyway. Not with the dampness in my bones. If they want to take a chance, who am I to stop them?
You gotta put the kids first.
We do. We do. But how do we do that?
Well, you sign the papers for the children, hand her the documents. What a gross fucking...
Fine.
Ugh. She mutters, grabbing a pen from inside her apron pocket. She scribbles her name on the dotted line and hands the document back to you.
See that you didn't just get us all screwed. I might be half blind, but I have a good memory for treachery.
Goodbye. That's fine. You let the RCM know that. I don't give a shit. Signed nicely along the dotted line. Hook, line, and sinker. As evil as the day I was born. Alright, let's take a look. Let's see if we can't get up onto the station over here. There's a big-ass swamp out here. Rust-eaten letters read, Mazut. That's a $1.15 real. The rear tire of a motor carriage adorns these reeds. Ah. Can't go in the pipe just yet. That's 45 cents, brother. No boat in the boathouse today. That's pills. Save your fare and visual cap. Oversized superstar sunglasses. What am I wearing? Empathy and logic. I can get anything out of these sunglasses? Dude, I'm a superstar. I wear superstar sunglasses. There's nothing else for it, man. Save your fare. The boathouse is shoddily constructed. A strong breeze might blow it over. That's a $1.15 real. Ah. Ancient paint is peeling off the roof of this shaded bench, covered in rust. Sign says, Entrée interdite. An old ticket taker booth no longer in operation. People paid money to park here. No one would pay now. That's 20 real and another piece of tear. We're stacking that cash. More tear. More tare. 59 real. Found Peepo Peepo. +2 logic, -1 perception. A found Peepo Peepo. I'm peepoed up, dude. I'm peepoed peepo. +2 logic, -1 perception. +1 reaction speed, -1 rhetoric. I don't know. Give me the bum hat. Give me the bum hat. We're a hobo cop. The door's not only barred shut, it is inaccessible. Alright, I'm not sure if I can hit this reaction pretty well, but I kind of like this one. This one's a classic.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other.
My god, look at all these bullet holes. I haven't seen any other bullet holes in these walls before somehow.
The density and spread of these bullet holes is surprising. This takes a lot of bullets. Fully automatic rifle fire.
Rifle fire. Fully automatic rifle fire. Why is there this many bullet holes?
Unable to piece together the big picture just now. There's a hole in their hypothesis.
I'm done.
The scattering of bullet holes looks like one giant smiling mouth, smiling its deadly smile.
Yeah. There's something to it, man. There's something to it. Elysium. Me and my garbage bag and my bum hat. We really are hobo copping it. What you got? The buoy bobs in the water. The number on it says 11.
That patch of reeds over there, it's a great place to hide something. Kind of out of the way, being so close to the water.
What is this about?
Nothing. Just a hunch. The hunch passes, leaving you there, by the old boy bobbing in the water. Time to go.
Time to go. Look at these two dorks. Look at these two fucking dorks. These heavy military blockades are riddled with bullet holes and crumbling. That's 45 real, brother. These soggy logs smell of ignition fluid. They still won't light up. Tiny cages, carefully constructed. Hello.
Hello, I'm Gary. How do you do, officer? I'm just waiting for my friend Morel to finish up with his insect traps so we can return to civilization.
Not a lover of the great outdoors?
I like nature, just not this bloody coast. It's mostly drunks and degenerates that come here.
I've been trained to identify the slightest hint of a degeneracy by preeminent authority on it. Drunks and degenerates, that's my crew.
Oh, I didn't mean it in any scientific way.
His gaze shifts nervously to the pile of soggy logs at his feet.
Serious question time. This man is no innocent. No one is.
Is this your mug?
My mug? Why would you think that?
I could see you recognize it. It's in your eyes.
I may have had a similar looking mug in the past. That's
You
all.
joined right at the crypto-fascist Gary hours, it seems, Little Lockhart. I've never actually had a conversation with this guy. I've never had a conversation with this guy even once. That's because my perception was high enough, like every time I've done a playthrough of this game, that I just stripped the armor off of him. Still seems suspicious. Did I mention that the mug was found at the scene of a lynching?
Okay, I admit it. I threw the mug away in the trash container behind the hostel. I know I shouldn't have, and I am very sorry.
Very sorry, officer. He pauses.
You're not going to find me, are you?
I am. For 250 real, the maximum. No, Gary, I just want information.
Whew. Thank you. You won't regret this. I won't use another man's property to dump my garbage ever again. I don't know what got into me, really. Work has been stressful lately. Damn Koiko's price dumping us out of competition.
What did you do, Gary?
What'd you do, Gary?
Nothing. Just answering some questions. Helping out the law.
How'd you get into that trash container?
I know a guy who works with the trash collection services. CS Municipal. He gave me a master key for the trash containers of
No
Martin's.
shot. Why would you need to get into everyone's trash?
So I can use the Whirling's trash compactor to store my own stuff. Garbage disposal is expensive as hell. The damn Hemians run it like a mob. I'm sorry, okay? I thought I could cut costs. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have disgraced myself.
SpongeBob should have never let his boy Gary on 4chan. Very true. Very true. Gary, why'd you put the clothes of the murder victim, the man who was hanging behind the whirling and rags, into the trash container?
Officer, please. Let me explain. It's not like that.
Do.
I was only cleaning up. I live right across the yard from where he was hanged, and I
Jesus.
saw him stripped naked. All the clothes lying around in the yard, smelling. People are animals, you know?
People are animals. And this Gary guy sounds like Squidward. Yes. What happened?
Then I came out to clean up the rags because no one else would. I put them into the Whirling's trash, along with a broken mug, admittedly.
He changes his mind mid-sentence.
Okay. I was coming to throw the mug away, and, well, I threw the mug there and the clothes too.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about the victim's missing armor, would you?
Armor? No. I mean, yes. Of course. I know he was wearing armor, but I don't know anything about it.
Okay. Let's move on.
I hope I could help your investigation.
Why is he
In my
shifting around
small
like
way.
that? I don't have an ounce of composure. We're gonna roll it anyway, but... My morale!
Is he? He's looking comfortable enough. Maybe it was just beads. Sounded like beads. But what kind of beads might a man like Gary be hiding beneath his clothes?
Gary, are you currently sporting some anal beads? You have prayer beads, Gary.
I don't pray, officer. Faith in non-existent helpers is a sign of weakness. Not for proper Revicolian men such as ourselves.
Revicolian. Thank you for your cooperation. Number 3. Gary, why do you have anal beads? Gary, why you sporting anal beads, brother?
Here we go. Nice and easy. No way out, little guys. Not out of this gem.
There's a cylinder on the ground in which the man is arranging some netting. It looks like some kind of trap. He notices you.
He notices you.
Who's there? Oh, the police. Hello, officer.
You must be Morel, the cryptozoologist.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Lena sent me. She's been really worried about you and was waiting to get back.
Of course. Thank you for passing along the message. That damn water lock is broken, and we can't go all the way around the A81.
The water lock's been fixed. It was fine when I crossed it.
Oh, good. We should really be getting back. Gary could use a hot shower and a warm bed.
Did he say we can go back now?
Yes, Gary! We can go soon! If you see Lena, tell her I won't be long. I just have to do one more round. See if the phasmid has taken the bait. Then we're going.
Tell me about this phasmid you're looking for.
Well, first of all, it's damn
Of course he's
difficult to
Australian,
find,
man.
Which is why we've been knee
Why wouldn't he
deep
be
in the
Australian?
reeds laying traps for it.
What makes it so difficult to find?
Good question. Being a phasmid of the order Phantasmodea, a ghost insect, it disguises
A ghost
itself
insect.
as plant matter. In this case, the reeds. Awful lot of reeds around, aren't there?
Aren't there?
And I suspect it may have also developed other specialised techniques to protect itself from predators or scientists.
Or scientists.
In the present case.
What sort of specialized techniques is this phasmid using to hide itself?
It's my hypothesis that it has evolved certain electrochemical defences that allow it to interfere with animal perception, impeding pattern recognition, confusing the visual
cortex.
But I cannot describe how these defences work, much less how they evolve, without studying a live specimen.
Oh yeah?
Yes, it makes perfect sense. You're beginning to suspect there's something paranatural about this phasmid.
Agreed. How big is this phasmid? How big is this phasmid we're talking?
I'm expecting it to be quite giant. One known species of phasmid, called the Megaphasmodea zoensis, is about the size of a grown man's forearm. So,
He leaves the conclusion up to you. Okay. I'll trust him on that. Why are you so interested in this stick bug? It doesn't seem to be colorful as some of the other cryptids I've heard about.
Typical rookie assumption. Insects are much more sophisticated creatures than those unversed in zoology give them credit for.
Ah.
Even simply catching a glimpse of the Insulindian phasmid would be the apex of my, of any, cryptozoologist's career. But to study it and its defences, find out how it stayed hidden so long.
He shakes his head. What have you discovered about it so far?
Very little, I'm sorry to say. No one's ever captured a specimen, so all our information is based on first and third-hand accounts.
So no one's ever found one?
Not yet. That's what makes it a cryptid.
But if no one can prove it exists, how do you know it's real?
I know it's real.
You imagine getting stick bugged by a giant phasmid? So true, so true. Me when I'm a cop, I'm gonna get stick bugged.
By which I mean, I've heard enough first-hand accounts to believe quite firmly that the Insulindian phasmid is more than mere superstition.
Lennon said there's been a sighting of it here in Martinez.
Yes, the most recent sighting was by a couple of teenagers along the coast here.
Oh.
That's what brought us to Martinez specifically. It's the first credible sighting in several decades.
Admittedly.
It's an unusual location for this species, but with all the sewage runoff upstream, it probably doesn't matter much anymore.
Maybe the Insulindian phasmid has died out.
I have to resist the thought. Such an extraordinary creature is doubtlessly highly resilient.
Highly
After all,
resilient.
It's generally thought to be capable of parthenogenesis.
Parthenogenesis. Got it. Parthenosis. Parthenogenesis.
Yes.
My
The
encyclopedia.
females don't need males to reproduce. Makes it easier for a species to survive in adverse conditions.
That's pretty clever.
Yes. The
Yes.
Insulindian phasmid is a very
Phasmid.
clever
The
insect.
Insulindian
That's why
phasmid.
it's so damn difficult to catch. But as a scientist, I'll try my best to remain dispassionate.
Tell me more about these traps, then.
Well, they may not look impressive, but Lena designed them quite cleverly, so I'm sure they'll do the trick.
Lena designed these traps.
Yes.
He says with some pride.
More than some. He admires this about her.
How do the traps work?
Simple. Attracted by the locusts, the phasmid crawls down the funnel and, having eaten its fill, can't get back out. At least, that's the intention. The net isn't a perfect solution. I didn't want to use anything that might damage the specimen's delicate exoskeleton.
Imagine failing a medium encyclopedia check. Yeah, Lockhart, we're doing a Inland Empire only run. We're doing a full Psyche Inland Empire only run. We're not investing into anything else. We have some extra stats, but we're not focusing on those. So it's been tough going. I'll tell you that much. What are you using as bait?
Locusts. Nearly all known phasmids
Dear
are herbivores, of course. But we've hypothesized
We're gonna
that
die.
the Insulindian
We're so dead.
phasmid might occasionally prey on other insects.
On other insects.
Inside the traps, a number of locusts crawl and tumble over one another in a tiny, chittering swarm.
What will you do if these traps don't work?
They'll work, I assure you. The predatory hypothesis, using locusts as bait, accounts for the failure of previous efforts by other teams, which use plants. We have given this some thought.
Well, let me ask you something else then.
Yes. What?
Lena seems pretty eager for your return.
And I'm eager to return to her, I assure you. But I can't leave before we finish with these traps.
These traps.
My wife understands that just as well as anyone.
That's true. He looks south where Lena would be.
Come on, Morale. We've been soaking out here for days. It's time to go back.
And leave the traps? Absolutely not. I won't let Lena down.
Come on, she wants us back. I'm soaked up to my nuts over here. We'll both catch reed crabs if we don't dry out soon.
I didn't know the phasmids were so important to Lena.
Of course it's important to her. She's seen it. A verified sighting, on record. One of only 4 this century, and it's hers.
Really? She sighted the phasmid. She didn't tell me that.
Yes. That's how we first came to know one another, in fact. But that's her story to tell, not mine.
Hi, Inland Harry looks at the ground too long and starts crying because the grass and the dirt and the insects are telling him what they see. Yeah, for sure, Lockhart, for sure.
Needless to say, you must ask her about the mysterious phasmid.
We definitely do.
Suffice to say, it's long been our dream to find proof of the Insulindian phasmid together. I can't abandon course now.
Another cough into his fist this time. Okay. I don't give up on things either.
Good. A good quality to have. Both for a police officer and an experimental zoologist.
What if I check the traps for you?
I didn't expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer.
Cryptozoology and detective work are very similar.
Yes, indeed. Both require a great deal of research, attention to detail, and, above all, persistence.
Where are the traps?
There are 4 in total. One is to the south, on this little peninsula, by the boathouses there.
He points
very
south.
Near. Another we set in Land's End, to the northeast. It's behind a small sand dune there, on your way to the old radio tower, after the church. The third is set near the canal, where you crossed, by a concrete slab. A big thicket of reeds going up the slope, and among them...
He gestures to the trap in front of him.
You should check at least one of those before returning to this one, since I just said it. This one's more of a technicality, but still, better safe and stupid than sorry.
Well, what do I do if there's a phasmid in one of the traps? Detective, what's the matter? The dirt will outlive us and watch us destroy ourselves. The pale grows ever onward.
Bring it to me at once. Just make sure the trap is closed tight.
What if I encounter the phasmid in the wild?
That's highly unlikely, officer. But in the event you do, I'll spray you with a pheromone mixture I developed.
Good.
It's made of musk and research chemicals. The pheromone should attract the insect to you, or at least prevent it from bolting at the sight of you. It's quite potent, will last you about a week.
Lay it on thick. There we are. He douses you with the odd-smelling spray, a double helping as you present your other armpit, and then gives you a satisfied nod. I'm ready. Let's get to it.
Thank you for your help. Gary and I will start breaking down camp. If you have any more questions, now's the time to ask.
Finally, you're being sensible. I'll start packing right now.
How'd you become a cryptozoologist?
I've just always liked animals and puzzles. Searching for cryptids is a bit
He's
of
a
both.
bit like both.
He seems reluctant to talk about himself, but he'll open up if you prod a little.
Have you discovered a cryptid?
No. Very few cryptids are ever discovered, and not for a lack of trying. To stay hidden is a cryptid's primary quality. It's even in the name. Cryptid.
Cryptid. So how many cryptids have been found?
Of the list of cryptids kept by the Cryptozoological Society of Chemnee, which is 4,082 items long, about 2,000 have been confirmed as hoaxes.
Why is suggestion blue? It shouldn't be. Mine's purple, I think. Maybe I wasn't paying attention.
2 are categorized as confirmed discoveries. The rest are in differing stages of discovery.
Reputation. And data collection. God, this guy's so Australian. Only 2 have been proven to be real?
Yes. The Chateau Quan forest pygmy, who turned out to be an extinct species of primate, and a cave salamander from Hugo Grad, who is, honestly, quite unremarkable.
It's in a zoo
somewhere.
It's in a zoo somewhere.
We cryptozoologists are brutally honest with ourselves.
Agreed.
More so even than the public. With cryptids, most cryptids are hoaxes or they are never found. That does not mean we should stop searching.
2 of 4,000 is not even 1%. And the Inseal Indian phasmid will be the 3rd.
Indeed. If our expedition is successful, every paper in the world will report on it. From Revachol to Dushantu. It will be a zoological miracle.
So you're living a childhood dream out here, then?
It's not child's play. Just because I have to traipse through the mud every so often.
His eyes narrow. Why not just be a zoologist? Real animals are puzzling, too.
Real? I know you think one is a respectable profession, while the other is superstition. Everyone does.
I don't. It's a profession like any other. Honestly, being a cryptozoologist trumps most of the garbage I've seen people do. I don't.
Indeed. My methods do not differ from other scientists.
Cave salamander, axolotl, or
a
ohms?
wider variety of evidence. And I have more hope that something truly
I guess it would be.
might happen.
And has anything truly surprising ever happened?
No. As I said, I have yet to catch a cryptid. Although I have come close. Close enough to keep trying.
Thanks for explaining that.
Yes?
Let's talk about specific cryptids. We're really getting into the weeds here.
Right. What cryptids precisely? I usually discuss these things with specialists.
So I don't know
what...
You need to ask him about specific cryptids. Cryptids you've heard about from Lena or his friend Gary. He won't just
talk. Which cryptid did you almost catch?
A willow person.
Whoa.
It's a long story. One non-specialist would find rather dull.
Alright, well...
Honestly. But by all means.
Alright, well, I'm gonna take off. Goodbye. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, I know there's the trap down here with nothing in it. Much like the other traps, which also have nothing in it.
There's a trap in the reeds at your feet. Looks like the same one you saw Morel set before. Same mesh. Same wiring.
Hello, Moldy Boss. Oh, the political human failure simulator. That's right. That's right. Look around.
Behind you, the ruins of a residential building rise over the reeds, shielding them from the wind. The reeds rustle confidently.
Reach for the trap.
Locusts are crawling around in the trap.
Confused
but uneaten. You see no carnivorous reed phasmid gorging on them.
Damn. Gonna have to keep looking then. Not exactly my top priority, but Because I've just only been to the shore. I've just only gotten here. I need my Kimmy back. I need my Kim curry. Let's not go discover the dead body just yet. Bars cover these long, dusty windows. Look at the suggestion portrait, it's bluish. Mine's purplish. Charm men and women, play the puppet master. Play these puppet nuts, dude. Alright, we don't want to talk to those nerds just yet. Reach in the box, get 100, get a $1.14 a real. Look at the yellow thing. Another power box, it charges nothing now, it's empty. The fence blocks the path, no way on from here.
You see a once bright mural towering above you. The signage has peeled off over the years, but you can still make out Feld Electrical R&D.
Turn away. Alright, kiddo, what you guys looking at? 50 years ago, this place was the heart of innovation.
Notice the windows, especially with how there are no windows on the south side. This was to deal with.
A blond man stands next to his son, pointing to the weather-worn ruins. He sees you approach and smile.
You, officer, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinez? I was just telling my son about this building. Not many people appreciate the historic significance here. Very rich in hypertext.
Hypertext, you say?
Yes, hypertext. Young Carp and the collection of cultural hyperlinks.
What was that about the windows?
Oh, yes. So, Mikhail, they had to deal with monitor glare, especially in the summer. They still had vector monitors back then. That was 49 years ago. So they didn't have windows on the south wall.
Okay, you were talking about the building. Go on.
Very important. Mikhail, say hi to the officer.
He rests his hands on the boy's shoulder. The child stays hidden behind the hem of his father's coat, clutched into his worm-themed coloring books.
Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer. Have you heard of it? It's a programming language used in Grad. Quite tricky, but he wanted to play this Grad-made adventure program. We've been getting really into worms lately.
He's playing worms, dude.
But I assume you're not here for giant worms when there are so many real things to see. Just as I was telling Mikhail before, this is where the Coalition landed in 08. We could be standing on what is the most interesting landmark in Revachol West.
He points to the building again.
This man is your half-brother. You feel it. But
why? You look like someone who has money. Do you have any money?
I do have some money, yes, but that's not what's really important.
That's not what's really important here. He brushes it off like it's not a thing at all.
He's not gonna give you money. What are you doing? Clearly you were just profiling.
Trant is so me for real, autistic and interested in history and science. I don't know nearly as much about this game as I should. I don't remember talking to Trant at all. I don't remember the last run I did of this game, but it was a long time ago. Could I have some of that unimportant money then?
Oh no, I don't have it on me, officer. I was talking in more general terms.
He looks uncomfortable, his left hand squeezing his son's shoulder.
I'm just spending time with my kid here, showing him around the lesser-known parts of our hometown. It wouldn't be wise to carry huge amounts of cash on such expeditions.
True. What's so fascinating about an empty old building?
Aha! But it's not just any empty old building.
He raises his hand to his eyes to shield himself from the pattering rain. All three of you turn to admire the mural before you.
What not a lot of people know is, this used to be the R&D department of Feld Electrical. And Feld, which now sells ink cartridges mostly, was once a top dog in the turn-of-the-century
cybernetics boom.
Hold on. What's R&D?
What? No, failed encyclopedia. What's an R&D department?
Apologies, it's an acronym for research and development. They don't use it anymore.
He smiles brightly, laugh lines around his eyes.
You're probably more familiar with RTD, Research and Technological Development.
I see. Look at the building looming over you.
It looks old and weathered, with seagulls picking apart its stone and metal carcass. Bushy undergrowth has taken hold of the collapsed rooftop. Some kind of bird has set up a nest on a broken windowsill.
Where is Inland Empire? Between California and Arizona. That is where Inland Empire is. Orange County. If you've ever heard of Orange County, that's Inland Empire. I don't think I've ever heard of all of this Feld Electrical.
That's not surprising. Only a vestigial ink cartridge and ferrotape manufacturer remains.
He adjusts his suit jacket.
They started out as a midway electronics outfit in Königstein 2 centuries ago. After an aggressive move to Revachol, Feld became a global player in the emerging personal electronics market of the pre-revolutionary era.
Feld became a global player in the emerging personal electronics market of the pre-revolutionary era.
Still, Tricentennial was beating them in business machines. But Feld had an ace up their sleeve. Or should I say, they were developing an ace up their sleeve? I'm mixing my metaphors here.
Inland Empire saw a cooling rock and has been talking to it for hours, yeah. Inland Empire has been standing within the pale for the past 48 years. What was that ace?
It was here in Martinez, possibly in this very building, that they developed prototypes for a tape computer.
A tape computer?
Mm-hmm. An elegant folding mechanism of rollers and ferrotape ribbons, portable enough to be a take-it-home solution. Revolutionizing business machines, possibly even bring them to the average consumer.
Ah!
Which is a feat of engineering even today's giants, Rehm, ICN and ZAM, haven't achieved yet.
He grins, admiring the sentence he just produced. What happened?
Indeed. What?
The revolution!
The boy wipes his nose on his sleeve.
Unfortunately, their moonshot project never made it to the market. Feld's move to Revachol backfired. The revolutionary government liquefied their assets and expropriated those very advanced prototypes. Possibly from this very building, or one of the adjacent ruins.
He pauses, pointing to the other buildings, then continues.
All of this was built by Feld, even the boardwalk. Wild Pines built Martinez proper as a resort for their middle management. Feld built this side of town for R&D.
Wild Pines built Martinez proper as a resort for their middle management. Feld built this side of the town for R&D. So you're saying that Feld Electrical built this boardwalk?
Yes, they even built a pleasure wheel, but that got destroyed in the war.
A wheel!
A wheel! The kid looks wistfully at the horizon, as if picturing gondolas rising to the sky.
Yes, to lure in their star engineers. This part of Martinez was nothing but reeds before Feld arrived. They had to make the prospect of living here attractive. It was supposed to become a global center for innovation in cybernetics.
But history
had other plans.
Hello, Dante. Welcome back. What happened to the engineers, the company people?
Oh, I'm afraid it didn't end well for the boys. But this story is a bit too dark for little Mikhail here. Now, if you were to ask about tape computers...
Okay, well, what did the revolutionaries do with those advanced tape computers?
They used them for military communications, but also to write and send out press releases. The most notorious example being Le Décret de Mars.
Le Décret de Mars. What was that?
What's the Mars Decree? I mean the radio transmission sent out to news agencies and world governments by the newly created Commune of Revachol on the 7th of March in the year 02.
Who's my favorite inner monologue? Moldy Boss? Oh, God. I mean, Volition is the end-all be-all, right? Volition is it. Shivers goes crazy, though. I do not like Inland Empire. Inland Empire is just really not for me. Empathy is good. Suggestion is funny. Let me see. Visual calc is okay. Conceptualization is okay. Drama is okay. Rhetoric is fucking funny as hell. Encyclopedia is okay. Logic is pretty good. Logic's pretty funny. Endurance, pain threshold, physical instruments, electrochemistry, half-light. Half-light's pretty funny. Hand-eye coordination goes crazy. Perception, reaction speed, save your fare, interfacing, composure. I don't know, the limbic system, does that count? Am I giving a real answer if I say the limbic system? Interesting. When you talk to Trant without his kid is one of the who pictures a gondola. With Kim, he's the one who pictures it. Oh. No shot. This is like my first time walking around the beach without Kim. So I'm not doing a solo run, by the way. Kim is just taking the body out of the fridge. Love the fancy NPC accent. It's good. Will you use more points on anything else, Graham? Nope. We're not using any more points on anything else. We've already fully invested in Inland Empire. If we get more Inland Empire ticks, we're gonna be investing into those. Or 2 more thoughts. I still have 2 thoughts left, but I don't know what to pick. In your defense, you just got here? All good.
It's a beautiful piece of text, actually. A singer-songwriter I know, Charette, called it a love poem to Revachol on her political concept album, Bombacier dans le Lind. You should read it. Every local library in Revachol stocks a copy of the decree.
Bombacier dans le Lind. Inland Empire in this run is that Family Guy skit of the dad eating all the food while the entire family starves. You'll get what's left. Yeah, for real. You'll get what's left. We even have negative stats this run. We have negative fucking logic. No shot, dude.
I tried to get Mikhail to memorize it. Tried to. Someone was much too interested in worms to be paying any attention.
Someone's too interested in worms. Negative HP? How'd those tape computers work? Did they work like radio computers?
Actually, no one knows. No one even knows what a computer made entirely of tape would look like. But word has it, they were very elegant, exquisite, alien-looking turn-of-the-century hardware.
He raises his finger remembering something.
10 years ago, I did a little... Freelancing, I guess you could say. I was a special consultant for an exhibition at the Wompty Dumpty Dum Center in Vredefort.
You're the Wompty Dumpty Dum Center.
And we had lengthy discussions with Paul Ockerman, who was head curator at the time. This was before the twins Keith and Guy Juice joined the team, trying to...
Wait, did he just say Wompty Dumpty Dum Center?
That's what I'm thinking, man. I got that too. Of course it's in fucking orange, dude. The damn Dutch.
He did it. He said Wompty Dumpty Dum Center, like it's the most natural thing in the world.
Okay, the Wompty Dumpty Dom Center, Paul Ockerman, Keith and Guy Juiced. What are you talking about?
The Wompty Dumpty Dum Center for Contemporary Arts. The exhibition itself drew on Lagerman's notion of memory, and so there were some parallels. That's why the head curator, Paul Ockerman, chose to...
Yeah. Harry sees a wall with bullet holes in it, and instead of logic saying people got shot here several decades ago, Inland Empire goes, holy crap, the walls are being attacked. So real, so real. There needs to be an Inland Empire reaction to everything that's said in this game. Come on, there's no place called the Wompty Dumpty Dom Center of Arts.
In fact, I'm not.
It's
the
a thought?
Wompty Dumpty Dom Center is a place you can visit if you're ever in Vredefort and are ever in the market for an exhibition space / contemporary art research center.
He clears his throat.
But perhaps I should return to the tape computers. As I was saying, the device itself was very elegant, fragile even. One could write directly on the tape using a special chemical solution. The machine would then analyze the handwriting, perform operations, and project output onto a white screen. It was a beautiful, delicate thing.
Cool.
Very, very cool. Though I understand the socio-economic causes of the revolution.
I can't save. Of the socio-economic causes of the revolution. It pains me to imagine the revolutionaries setting fire to this precious device, but so they did. The failed playback experiment vanished into the fires of 07. Why'd the revolutionaries destroy it?
Who knows? Maybe it was an accident, or maybe they didn't want the technology to end up in the wrong hands.
The wrong hands.
Either way, they're all gone now. All 3 versions of the prototype. Nothing but debris and ashes remain inside that building.
He takes a step back, the boardwalk creaks mournfully in the wind.
But of course. No, thanks to you for having me and little Mikhail here to pick your brain.
Sorry, bud. I need to read this, and then I'm out of here. Or I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read this, and then I'm gonna read. The Wompty Dumpty Dom Center. It's Wednesday evening, and something heinously exciting is underway. People have gathered beneath the billowing roof of an oddly shaped trophy building, sipping wine and exchanging opinions. 29-year-old Wonder Twins, Guy and Keith Juiced, are the stars of the show, with their bomber jackets and white sneakers, head curators of this art exhibition. It's the Wompty Dumpty Dindombiest event of the year, and all the cool kids have RSVP'd. Where are you? If you're not there. Me and my little Wompty Dumpty Dom Center, brother. Alright, that's gonna be some Disco Elysium for the night. I hope everybody enjoyed it thus far. We got to the beach. Kim sent the body off where we maxed out our Inland Empire. We've got 2 open slots left for thoughts. I have no idea what I'm going to stick in there, but who the fuck knows? I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some water, take a quick break, and I'll be back with some more The Light Fantastic for your viewing pleasure. BRB. All right. Ready? Ready to round out the night, folks? Wah, 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 wah. Keep the music small. Dr. Light. Dr. Light these nuts. I think he would appreciate that joke. You didn't show your silly little little reply? Sorry, little Lockhart. Yeah, YouTube is kind of picky like that. So, we're back again. We didn't read last night because it was a little shorter stream and I had stuff to do. We will be reading tonight. Ooh, let me get this off the screen because it's very bright. We're back again to round out the night with a little bit of The Light Fantastic by Terry Pratchett. Where was I? Here we are. Page 50. In a little village deep in the forest, an ancient shaman threw a few more twigs on his fire and stared through the smoke at his shamefaced apprentice. "A box with legs on," he said. "Yes, master. It just appeared out of the sky and looked at me," said the apprentice. "It had eyes then, this box." "No," began the apprentice and stopped, puzzled. The old man frowned. "Many have seen Tabaxki, god of the red mushroom, and they earn the name of the shaman," he said. "Some have seen Skeld, spirit of smoke, and they are called sorcerers. A few have been privileged to see Sharel, the soul of the forest, and they are known as spirit masters, but none have seen a box with hundreds of legs that looked at them without eyes, and they are known as idiot." The interruption was caused by a sudden screaming noise and a flurry of snow and sparks that blew the fire across the dark hut. There's a brief blurred vision, and then the opposite wall was blasted aside, and the apparition vanished. There was a long silence, then a slightly shorter silence. Then the old shaman said carefully, "You didn't just see two men go through upside down on a broomstick shouting and screaming at each other, did you?" The boy looked at him levelly. "Certainly not," he said. The old man heaved a sigh of relief. "Thank goodness for that," he said. "Neither did I." The cottage was in turmoil, because not only did the wizards want to follow the broomstick, they also wanted to prevent each other from doing so, and this led to several regrettable incidents. The most spectacular, and certainly the most tragic, happened when one seer attempted to use his 7-league boots without the proper sequence of spells and preparations. 7-league boots, as has already been intimated are a tricksy form of magic at best, and he remembered too late that the utmost caution must be taken in using a means of transport which, when all is said and done, relies for its effectiveness on trying to put one foot 21 miles in front of the other. The first snowstorm of winter were raging, and in fact there was a suspiciously heavy covering of cloud over most of the disk, and yet, from far above and by the silver light of the disk world's tiny moon, it presented one of the most beautiful sights in the multiverse. Great streamers of cloud, hundreds of miles long, swirled from the waterfall at the rim of the mountains of the hub. In the cold crystal silence, the huge white spiral glittered frostily under the stars, imperceptibly turning, very much as though God had stirred his coffee and then poured the cream in there. Nothing disturbed the glowing scene, which... something small and distant broke through the cloud layer, trailing shreds of vapor. In the stratospheric calm, and the sounds of bickering came sharp and clear. "You said you could fly one of these things!" "No, I didn't. I just said you couldn't." "But I've never been on one before." "What a coincidence!" "Anyway, you said, 'Look at the sky!'" "No, I didn't. What's happening to the stars?" And so, it was that Rincewind and Two Flower became the first two people on the disk to see what the future held. 1,000 miles behind them, the hub mountain of Cori Celesti stabbed the sky and cast a knife-bright shadow across the broiling clouds, so that gods ought to have noticed too, but the gods don't normally look at the sky, and in any case were engaged in litigation with the ice giants, who had refused to turn their radio down. Rimward, in the direction of Great Atuine's travel, the sky had been swept of stars. In that circle of blackness there was just one star, a red and baleful star. A star like the glittering in the eye socket of a rabid mink. It was small and horrible and uncompromising, and the disk was being carried straight toward it. Rincewind knew precisely what to do in these circumstances. He screamed and pointed the broomstick straight down. Oh boy. Galder Weatherwax stood in the center of the octagram and raised his hands. "Urshalo Deleptor, Shula, do my bidding." A small mist formed over his head. He glanced sideways at Treeman, who was sulking at the edge of the magic circle. "This next bit's quite impressive," he said. "Watch. Kotabai Kotsham. To me, O spirit of small, isolated rocks and worried mice, not less than 3 inches long." "What?" said Treeman. "That bit took quite a lot of research," agreed Galder, "especially the mice. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes." He raised his arm again. Treeman watched him and licked his lips distractedly. The old fool was really concentrating, bending his mind entirely to the spell and hardly paying any attention to Treeman. Words of power rolled around the room, bouncing off the walls and scuttling out of sight behind shelves and jars. Treeman hesitated. Galder shut his eyes momentarily, his face a mask of ecstasy as he mouthed the final word. Treeman tensed, his fingers curling around the knife again, and Galder opened one eye, nodding at him, and sent a sideways blast of power that picked the younger man up and sent him sprawling against the wall. Galder winked at him and raised his arms again. "To me, O spirits of..." There was a thunderclap, an implosion of light, and a moment of complete physical uncertainty, during which even the walls seemed to turn in on themselves. Treeman heard a sharp intake of breath, and then a dull, solid thump. The room was suddenly silent. After a few minutes, Treeman crawled out from behind a chair and dusted himself off. He whistled a few bars of nothing much and turned toward the door with exaggerated care, looking at the ceiling as if he had never seen it before. He moved in a way that suggested he was attempting the world speed record for the nonchalant walk. The luggage squatted in the center of the circle and opened its lid. Treeman stopped. He turned very, very carefully, dreading what he might see. The luggage seemed to contain some clean laundry, smelling slightly of lavender. Somehow, it was quite the most terrifying thing the wizard had ever seen. "Well, he said, you, wouldn't have seen another wizard around here by any chance." The luggage contrived to look more menacing. "Oh," said Treeman. "Well, fine. Doesn't matter." He pulled vaguely at the hem of his robe and took a brief interest in the detail of its stitching. When he looked up, the horrible box was still there. "Goodbye," he said, and ran. He managed to get through the door just in time. What a funny little box. Rincewind? Rincewind opened his eyes. Not that it helped much. It just meant that instead of seeing nothing but blackness, he saw nothing but whiteness, which, surprisingly, was worse. "Are you alright?" "No." "Ah." Rincewind sat up. He appeared to be on a rock speckled with snow, but it didn't seem to be everything a rock ought to be. For example, it shouldn't be moving. Snow blew around him. Two-Flower was a few feet away, a look of genuine concern on his face. Rincewind groaned. His bones were very angry at the treatment they had recently received and were queuing up to complain. "What now?" he said. "You know when we were flying and I was worried we might hit something in the storm and you said that the only thing we could possibly hit at this height was a cloud stuffed with rocks? Well, how did you know?" Rincewind looked around, but for all the variety and interest in the scene around him, they might as well have been in the inside of a ping-pong ball. The rock underneath was, well, rocking. He ran his hands over it and felt the scoring of chisels. When he put an ear to the cold, wet stone, he fancied he could hear a dull, slow thumping, like a heartbeat. He crawled forward until he came to an edge and peered very cautiously over it. At that moment, the rock must have been passing over a break in the clouds because he caught a dim, that horribly distant view of jagged, edged mountain peaks that were a long way down. He gurgled incoherently and inched his way backward. "This is ridiculous," he told Two-Flower. "Rocks don't fly. They're noted for not doing so." "Maybe they would be if they could," said Two-Flower. "Perhaps this one just found out how." "What's up, Jerry?" "Let's just hope it doesn't forget again," said Rincewind. He huddled up in his soaking robe, and looked glumly at the cloud around him. He supposed there were some people somewhere who had some control over their lives. They got up in the mornings and went to bed at night in the reasonable certainty of not falling over the edge of the world, or being attacked by lunatics, or waking up on a rock with ideas above its station. He dimly remembered leading a life like that once. Rincewind sniffed. This rock smelled of frying. The smell seemed to be coming from up ahead and appealed straight to his stomach. "Can you smell anything?" he said. "I think it's bacon," said Two-Flower. "I hope it's bacon," said Rincewind, "because I'm gonna eat it." He stood up on the trembling stone and tottering forward into the clouds, peering through the wet gloom. At the front, or leading edge of the rock, a small druid was sitting cross-legged in front of a small fire. A square of oilskin was tied across his head and nodding under his chin. He was poking at a pan of bacon with an ornamental sickle. Said Rincewind. The druid looked up and dropped the pan into the fire. He leapt to his feet and gripped the sickle aggressively, or at least as aggressively as anyone can look in a long, wet white nightshirt and dripping headscarf. "I warn you, I shall deal harshly with hijackers," he said, and sneezed violently. "We'll help," said Rincewind, looking longingly at the burning bacon. This seemed to puzzle the druid, who, to Rincewind's mild surprise, was quite young. He supposed there had to be such things as young druids. Theoretically, it was just that he had never imagined them. "You're not trying to steal the rock?" said the druid, lowering the sickle a fraction. "I didn't even know you could steal rocks," said Rincewind warily. "Excuse me," said Two-Flower politely. "I think your breakfast is on fire." The druid glanced down and flailed ineffectually at the flames. Rincewind hurried forward to help. There was a fair amount of smoke, ash, and confusion, and the shared triumph of actually rescuing a few pieces of rather charred bacon did more good than the whole book on diplomacy. "How'd you get here, actually?" said the druid. "We're 500 feet up, unless I've got the runes wrong again." Rincewind tried not to think about height. "We sort of dropped in as we were passing," he said. "On our way to the ground," Two-Flower added. "Only your rock broke our fall," said Rincewind. His back complained. "Thanks," he added. "I thought we'd run into some turbulence a while back," said the druid, whose name turned out to be Bellephon. "That must have been you," he shivered. "It must be morning by now," he said. "Sod the rules, I'm taking us up. Hang on." "What to?" said Rincewind. "Well, just indicate a general unwillingness to fall off," said Bellephon. He took a large iron pendulum out of his robe and swung it in a series of baffling sweeps over the fire. Clouds whipped around them, there was a horrible feeling of heaviness, and suddenly the rock burst into sunlight. It leveled off a few feet above the clouds in a cold but bright blue sky. The clouds that had seemed chillingly distant last night and horribly clammy this morning were now a fleecy white carpet, stretching away in all directions. A few mountain peaks stood out like islands. Behind the rock, and the wind of its passage sculpted the clouds into transient whirls. The rock, it was about 30 feet long and 10 feet wide and bluish. "What an amazing panorama," said Two-Flower, his eyes shining. What's keeping us up?" said Rincewind. "Persuasion," said Bellephon, wringing out the hem of his robe. "Ah," said Rincewind sagely. "Keeping him up is easy," said the druid, holding up a thumb and squinting down the length of his arm at the distant mountain. "The hard part is landing." "You wouldn't think so, would you?" said Two-Flower. "Persuasion is what keeps the whole universe together," said Bellephon. "It's no good saying it's all done by magic." Rincewind happened to glance down through a thinning cloud to a snowy landscape a considerable distance below. He knew he was in the presence of a madman, but he was used to that. If listening to this madman meant he stayed up here, it was all ears. Bellefonte sat down with his feet dangling over the edge of the rock. Look, don't worry, he said. If you keep thinking the rock shouldn't be flying, it might hear you and become persuaded, and you'll turn out to be right, okay? It's obvious you aren't up to date with the modern thinking. So, it would seem, said Rincewind weakly. He was trying not to think about rocks on the ground. He was trying to think about rocks swooping like swallows, bounding across landscapes in the sheer joy of levity, zooming skyward He was horribly aware he wasn't very good at it. Me thinking about rocks. Oh, it's so beautiful when they dance like that. The Druids of the Disc prided themselves on their forward-looking approach to the discovery of mysteries of the universe. Of course, like Druids, everywhere they believed in the essential unity of all life, the healing power of plants, the natural rhythm of the seasons, and the burning alive of anyone who didn't approach all this in the right frame of mind. But they had also thought long and hard about the very bases of creation and had formulated the following theory. The universe, they said, depended for its operation on the balance of 4 forces, which they identified as charm, persuasion, uncertainty, and bloody-mindedness. Thus, it was that the sun and moon orbited the disk because they were persuaded not to fall down, but didn't actually fly away because of uncertainty. Charm allowed the trees to grow, and bloody-mindedness kept them up, and so on. Some Druids suggested that there were certain flaws in this theory, but senior Druids explained very pointedly that there was indeed room for informed argument. The cut and thrust of exciting scientific debate, and basically, it lay on top of the next solstice bonfire. Well, that was a couple more pages of Terry Pratchett's The Light Fantastic. I hope everybody had a good night. I will catch everybody tomorrow for something. I forgot to upload the schedule today, so I'm going to have to do that tonight. I'll catch everybody tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye! Johnny! Bye-bye! A flying boulder. Can you believe it? Flying boulder, he says.